What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Goodest cast. And on this episode, I have Kendal Klein, owner of Sparkle Motion, the all-female drift event in Southern California. Not only that, she comes from really cool origins of BMX. She is absolutely fucking hilarious. She had me dying on this. She roasted me nonstop. I almost don't want to put this episode out because she got me so good so many times. But overall, she's a complete badass behind the wheel, welder, maintains her own car, tows her car to the track, solo, like just absolute savage. She's working on backwards entries. Seen the way she drives, just full committed entries at AVS. So I wanted to have her on even just back in the Sparkle Motion days before I knew who she was. And then once I saw her drive, I was like, we got to get Kendall on the Goodest cast. So I hope you guys are ready to laugh with me. Don't laugh at me. But I hope you guys appreciate this one as much as I do. And check it out. I'm Palmer Sanderson, and I'm here to tell you about Limitless Auto Fab. You guys all need bash bars. We need bash bars. If you drive hard, you've used bash bars and you've bent them back. If you want the strongest, best fitting, nicest looking bash bars in the game, check out Limitless Auto Fab. And if you want the best deal on the best stuff, through November 20th to the 28th, they're doing 20% off everything. Get your S13, 350Z, E36, and NA Miata bars. Get yourself some bars. Yo, it's MF Tire Streets time, baby. Goodest 651, 20% off your 651s. Now that we got that over with, you know what to do, man. They got the tires, Accelera 651s. Tire Street's got a bunch of other stuff too. Goodest 15 for that. You want some mud terrains or some, you want to go bogging in your tow rig. They got you, dude. Dude, Tire Streets. It's every episode, man. If you haven't bought tires from Tire Streets with the Goodest discount code by now, what are you doing? Get yourself some 651s, dude. It's time. Treat yourself. I've been wanting to have you on this podcast for a long time. Are you copying me?
No.
Or are you just going to cross your legs at the exact same time?
Yeah.
There's like 100 dogs howling right now.
Yeah, there are.
I don't know what's going on. Anyway, I've been wanting to have you on this podcast for a while now because a long time ago I said I do these things on Instagram where I ask, who should I have on the podcast next? And someone suggested you.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And then I reached out and you're like, yeah, I'll do it. But I didn't know who you were.
Wait, that was before you knew who I was?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Aw.
Yeah, it was like years ago, remember?
Who was that?
I don't know who requested you.
That's crazy.
Might have been Stella.
Oh, okay. Yes,
Yeah.
I like Stella.
Yeah.
Aw.
So she requested you, and then I was like, huh, okay. And then you were like on my list for a while, but my list is really long, and I'm also terrible at planning these. So then I went to one of your events with Laura, and I saw you drive, and I was like, now I really want Kendall on the podcast.
Aw, shucks.
Because, I don't know. Yeah, been doing this stuff a long time, and you can see when people drive with like momentum, speed, aggression, and like really push the car, right? And like really like try and drive. And you came back and you're like super humble. You're like, oh, I drove terrible.
It was a bad day for me. I'm just gonna say I was struggling that day, but I guess I always say that. So
yeah, but I mean, even between between the like stuff that wasn't something that you'd necessarily be proud of, there was some really consistent, cool, like fast driving, and I was like, whoa, interesting.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah. So it's not super common. And then I was like, all right, I gotta get Kendall on and like talk about her story and like what you're doing for women in drifting with Sparkle Motion, which is like a big deal. I just see what's going on down here, and literally you'll have like 40 women only at your events.
I wish it was 40. Yeah. I think the last one was like 17. It was really bad, but
yeah, but it was a comp. It's always harder to get people to come to comps.
Yeah, I mean, it's gotten better, honestly. Like the one before that at Grange was like the best one ever. Yeah. And it was like, I think there was like 30 drivers, but it was more or less like the way that everyone was driving. Like the best thing about the events, and like I fucking hate this word, but it's the vibe.
Yeah.
bad. Like all the girls are like pushing each other. Everyone's so fucking excited. Like it just feels different than any other like drift day. I don't know how to explain it. I'm not like being like, oh my god, my events are so much better. But like honestly, like that's what makes it like so rewarding is like how stoked all the girls are to learn. Like all the girls are hopping in each other's cars, like cheering each other on. It's like really cool. But the last one, because I've been trying to like every event I kind of do something different. And like when I first started Sparkle Motion, I kind of wanted to like my idea was like try to make it so like welcoming and everyone will feel comfortable and just come out and drive your car. And then I realized like that was okay, but the first two events, the girls like literally just stuck to the skid pad. And like none of them really ventured on the track. So like that last one I was like, I want every single girl, I want your tires to touch the track. I don't care if you're drifting, I don't care if you're grip driving, just like get your car on the track at least once. And it made a huge difference. Like there was girls going off, getting stuck. Like that was the first time I had to pull anyone out was that last event. It was like girls were getting stuck, but they were getting rowdy.
Putting the Sequoia to work.
Oh yeah, definitely. But it was cool. It was really cool. And then the competition was like really surprising because like there was girls that like barely were driving. It was like their first fucking day, and they're like, whatever, I'll do it, which is cool. Like
that's amazing.
That's ballsy as fuck.
The first, I can't imagine my first event being a drift comp.
Yeah, I know. I was like, dude, are you kidding me? Everyone's looking at you, like we're scoring you, and like the fact that they knew like they're not going to win, but they did it anyways.
Yeah,
like,
that's amazing.
That takes a lot because some people just have a lot of ego and they can't do it. But it was crazy because like the girl that got second, she's like, the funny thing is like, so girls, okay, guys always oversell themselves and girls always undersell themselves. So like usually guys are like, yeah, I'm so fucking good, and you watch them, you're like, whatever. But like this girl shows up and she's like, yeah, I can kind of do figure eights. This isn't my car. This is, she's in a Corvette, but she like has a 350Z.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, whatever. Like, we'll see where she goes. And she fucking ripped that goddamn fucking Corvette. And like,
no way.
She was so consistent. Like every single lap, like Loki was like exactly the same. And she ended up getting second in a car that wasn't hers. And it was like, what the fuck? Like, she was like, I can kind of do figure eights. Like, really? Like,
it was extra humble.
Yeah, it was really cool. Like, I don't know. It's a lot of fun. Those events, like, they inspire me a lot, like the way that the girls are and just the way that it goes. Like, I don't know, it's just like every time I like, it's always really fucking stressful. And then like after the event's over, like I'm so fucking happy. I'm like so high on that. Like,
yeah,
I don't know. It was really cool. So I'm glad you got to experience one for a little bit. So hopefully, you get to see a few more because they're really cool.
How long have you been running the Sparkle Motion events?
So I've done 5 events now. I think it's definitely been over a year about time, but yeah, it's probably been like close to 2 years now.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's got to be that.
Yeah, so it's been a while, but yeah, it's been a lot of learning too, because like learning how to throw an event and then like just like kind of figuring out what like verbiage works and like how to run it, and like also like just doing the drivers meetings is like that was terrifying. Like
really,
like not gonna lie, like it's probably bad, but like. So the first and second drivers meeting, like I like slammed a White Claw, like
really,
before.
You're that nervous?
Yeah, because I was like, dude, I'm like I had like my notes out, but I was like, I'm so terrified of public speaking. So like,
really,
I like slammed a fucking White Claw, like fucking I don't know, like 8 a.m. I'm like, let's go, and like fucking I don't know. I have my little megaphone because I fucking hate yelling. Like it probably looks dumb that I have a megaphone. There's like 15 girls standing in front of me. I'm like, what's up? But like, whatever works.
Yelling sucks.
Whatever works.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Because you were so afraid of public speaking and probably some of the other stuff, what still drove you to throw events?
Well, part of it is like all the bullshit that I've gone through in learning to drift, like just like the backlash from like men and women and just like the drama and being in like, I used to ride BMX and just like being in that kind of like male dominated field. But a lot of it was also like, I don't know, I've been on this thing where I like to push myself to do things I'm afraid of. So like it feels good to like, I don't know, like, okay, fuck, I'm scared of like public speaking, so I'm gonna do it. Because like, I don't know, I feel like once you do something you're scared of, it's like so rewarding, and I feel like I don't know, it's a way of like, it's personal growth to do something you're like terrified of, and I don't know, it feels really good when you actually do it. And then the fact that like now I'm not that scared is like, it's a pretty cool feeling.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Oh, thank you.
All right, well, let's take it back like even further. Okay. So you decided to throw events. Okay. But before that, you decided to learn to drift. you did BMX before that. Like,
Mm-hmm.
what was that transition like?
Well, yeah, like I did BMX in high school, and
How did you find BMX? Let's start there.
well, a lot of it was like honestly, like I didn't really have the best home life, and like
Oh, so you fit in with most drift people.
yeah, I guess, yeah, like I guess you kind of need some kind of mentality to want to do some fucking
crazy shit,
stupid shit like that.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, it was like I didn't like being home, and like the way of riding my bike was a way to get the fuck out of the house, like put my headphones in, listen to music, and just cruise, and then eventually, you run into other people and like, they start doing tricks. You're like, well, what's that? And you get inspired. But anyways, like that was like, I don't know. I learned a lot through BMX that like I've carry on in my life now that even though I don't do it, but like, one of the things that I really noticed was like, so back at that time, like, whatever, 2012 or around that time, like there was like barely any girl BMXers at all. Now there's a ton and it's fucking super amazing. Yeah. But like I just remember like how much like of an impact, like there was this girl, Angie Marino, she was sponsored by Fit, and like how much of an impact that one girl made on me. Like seeing
you're like,
someone,
oh, girls can do this.
Yeah, I was like, holy shit, like that is so fucking cool. Like she really fucking inspired me, and like I was thinking about the other day, and I was like, it kind of like in a way like fell into like walking in her shoes because she created Magnolia BMX, so it's like an all girls like magazine, and like
sick.
And it's crazy. I was like, okay, now I do Sparkle Motion, but it's just really cool. And then so it was her, and then like Paris Benegas and like a couple other girls came out of the woodwork, and now there's like girls riding BMX in the Olympics. It's like crazy.
Yeah,
like the amount of like, I don't know how many girls just like started BMX is like really fucking crazy to me, and I love it. But that really inspired me, was like seeing just that one girl, because like for me representation is like such a important thing. I feel like it just, I don't know, fuck, I'm losing my train of thought here, but like representation, when you see that someone like you can do something, it really like makes you feel like it's possible. Like, duh, but you know what I mean? Like, so it was really crazy to see, like,
as a straight white guy, doesn't really happen that much for me. I don't have to worry about
it's something you won't understand, but I appreciate that you listen anyways, because a lot of them are like, oh, I don't get it. Like I get backlash from guys like, why can't guy drive Spark Motion? Like if I had a fucking dollar for every time a dude was like, if I wear a wig, can I drive your event? I'd be able to fucking pay for the track.
I mean,
like it's not funny. Please stop, please. Like I get it, ha ha ha. Please fucking stop.
Yeah.
Like it's not funny.
It's not cute.
It's not like, ha, you're so original. I haven't heard that one before. Like really, ha, like fuck, dude. So
I mean, I think that's a good. I think like because the branding's cool, people want to come to your events. Like, take it as a compliment, but also like, maybe. Don't try and drive like an all women's event, because there's a reason that they have all women's events.
Exactly, and some people don't get it, and I mean it's whatever. Like, I mean it's hard to explain to men. Like I get that sometimes like there's certain things that they just won't understand, and that's okay. They just have to like respect it, and like it's really fucking hard as a girl to go out to the track. Like, okay, so like when I rode BMX, like and like at the time, like literally people come in like, I've never seen a girl on a BMX bike. So like,
oh, you get like stopped.
Yeah, people would literally tell me that. So like every time I'd roll up to a fucking skate park, I'd literally be shaking, and I wouldn't ride for like 30 minutes because I'd have to like settle my nerves before I could ride. It was so fucking dumb. And back then, like I definitely always had like social anxiety, and I've always been like scared of people. So like,
don't say being afraid of talking to 15 people with a megaphone. Would give me that impression.
Yeah. Okay. But, fair enough. But you know what I mean.
I'm not like, a psychiatrist, but
don't shrink me. Anyways, like, relax. Anyways, so like that was always like really fucking nerve wracking, and like people, you always get the feeling that when you drop in, like people are watching you, and like I felt that same thing. Like, so I'd already been through it, so I've already experienced it.
Yeah, interesting. See, like that's something that I think a lot of people don't deal with, is knowing what it's like to have a lot of eyes on you because you're being judged based on who you are already, on top of your like, they're like, okay, well, let's see.
Especially when you suck too, because I was never good at BMX. I was like, fuck, okay, whatever. But I got over it.
I was never good at skateboarding, but I wasn't judged as heavily as you were, I'm sure.
Yeah, you're just another fucking linky white guy on a skateboard. Like, fuck, you don't even stick out. Like, well, fuck, there's like 10 of you at every fucking skate park. What do you mean?
I feel attacked. Anyway.
Good. Anyways. No. But like, I don't know. Yeah, going to skate park was like really nerve-wracking. But I feel like it like set me up for like drifting in a way, because like all the things that maybe other girls had to work through and learn, it was something I'd already been through again. I was like, okay, like it's just a repeat of the same fucking story.
Was the first time going to the track similar to the first time going to the skate park for you?
Yeah, I would say like I was definitely very fucking nervous and felt like everyone had eyes on me, and yeah, I did feel that way. Like it feels so fucking sick to my stomach, and you know, it was definitely a similar feeling. When it was like a more busy event, sometimes it felt like a little better because I didn't feel like so many people were watching me, but it was hard too because like at Grange, like, you know, it's like they send someone else. So like when you're that person that's spinning and learning, people are like behind you. You know what I mean? So it was like,
and you got a lot of eyes.
Yeah, I have a lot of eyes on me. Then like feeling a burden, like it's a thing that a lot of women deal with. Like, you know, we always want to be out of people's way. We always don't want to like, you know, make anyone like uncomfortable, like, or I don't know. We're just always trying to like stay out of the way and like not.
I watched my friend Sherry when she was on hyperdrive, and she like hit like a barrier and like apologized in the car by herself to the barrier, and I was just like, I would never do that.
Yeah, it's something I guess that's we're raised with, unfortunately. So yeah, like that stress of like feeling like, okay, I'm gonna spin because I'm learning, and like I'm gonna inconvenience the person behind me. Oh my god, it's the worst fucking thing ever. Like, so yeah, that was hard, definitely, and I feel like it did kind of hinder my progress a little bit, but you know, just kept going and getting better, and it took a fucking long time. Like I'm a slow learner, and like also with my car, like I bought it with SR20 stock diff, like with the stock turbo, like there's a lot of lag, and like Grange is kind of tight, so like figuring out how to stay in power band like was really hard for me, so I was always bogging out. Like,
and did you learn like pre-Grange remodel?
Yeah, so I did. I learned like
that was a very difficult course to drive.
Yeah, I never like fully linked it before they remodeled it, and I felt bad. Well, like I just didn't do the entry before then, and it like made me feel bad. And like obviously like managed the fucking shit, but you know,
for sure.
That's fine. Yeah, I kind of like feel like I wish I got the entry down before they remodeled it, but it's okay, you know. I'm sure it was fucking sick, but also terrifying. I mean, I go off enough, so.
Yeah, I go off on after they remodel it.
Yeah,
but I'm going faster than I used to.
So. Yeah, no, definitely. Me and those tires, we know each other really well.
So. Yeah, me and those tires were friends.
Yeah.
The other day, also.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Definitely did. I was like, damn, reminds me of me. That's okay though. That's fine. It happens, you know. Like.
What okay. I want to know, how'd you find drifting, and what made you decide like that's what you want to? Because I mean, maybe not like career wise, but like life wise, it really shows that you're pursuing drifting. Like, like you want to push. I've seen how you drive and how you want to progress, and like you're chasing car setup and driving style and all these things. Like, where did this all start?
Oh yeah, definitely obsessed with it. So it kind of started, well, like I was already into cars for a couple of years. I was like a Subaru person, you know, like,
oh hell yeah,
like you know, like I still have the Subaru with the mud flaps, like got the hell horns, you know, like just hell like yeah. That was like my first like thing into cars, which was like I guess probably was a little bit to do with like Ken Block, like Gymkhana, but also just like I don't know, like as like everyone kind of moved out of BMX, we all kind of got into cars naturally, but like I just like driving them, and you know I was building my car for the canyons and all that stuff. Sick. But I wanted a project car for a long time, and like I was so fucking broke, I couldn't fucking afford one. And I went to this like rallycross event at Glen Helen, and I was like, okay, I want to do rallycross. So I was like looking for another Subaru, and like every time I'd go to look for a Subaru, it was like some whack shit. So like the first one was like in Topanga Canyon, and the guy came out with no shoes on, and he was like telling me like, yeah, this engine's from some JDM Forester. Like he was just like kind of a crackhead.
So never trust somebody selling you a car with no shoes.
Yeah, like what the fuck are you doing walking in dirt? It was like not.
If you can't afford shoes, I don't want to buy your car.
Exactly. And he even like literally like messaged me on OfferUp after I left, like please buy it, like trying to drop the price. I'm like, no fucking thank you.
No.
Anyways, like And then the next time, like
shout out to you for walking away.
Yeah.
You know?
Fuck, dude.
Situational awareness goes a long way.
Yeah, I was like, I don't trust this guy, dude. He's got his fucking dogs out in the dirt. What the fuck? Like, no leash.
They were barking.
They were barking.
No leash.
No leash, dude. They were fucking out there. Straight up. No, but yeah, so like yeah, that was sketchy. And then like eventually there was this one Subaru and it was like a good price. Like the guy agreed like on everything. We were gonna meet at this like grocery store parking lot, like cash in hand, like ready to go.
Yeah.
And I showed up there. Huh?
What was it?
It was like a Subaru Impreza, like Outback Impreza.
Okay.
And like I like went there with the money in my hands and the guy like never fucking showed. And he even messaged me 15 minutes before, like on my way, and just like literally never showed. I don't know if he was mad that I like lowballed him or what, but like I was fucking sad. I was like so depressed. Like, and you know,
Craigslist ghosted.
Yeah, he fucking ghosted my ass. I was like, bitch. Anyways, like, you know, I went with my friend Steven to go look at the car, and I was like, fuck, dude. I was like sad about it. And he was like, okay, like he had a Z31 with like a LS in it. So he was into drifting. And he was like, okay, like, do you want to like do donuts in my car? And I'd never done donuts before. So of course I was like, fuck yeah. And like we go to
hold on. Let's not skip over this. Not everyone says fuck yeah, I want to do donuts.
Like, why would you not? Like, it's not my car. Like, if I crash it, who fucking
all I'm
cares?
saying is like that's
like, okay.
Like
I'm
one
kidding.
of us.
I'm kidding. I care.
Wait,
I care
one
about
of us?
your cars.
Wait, did they chant it or are they like more creepy? Is it like one of us? One of us. Anyway, whatever.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I was like, fuck yeah, I want to do that. That looks like fun. And like literally, like, not to be dramatic, but like the second I did it, I was like, I'm buying a drift car instead. I literally bought my 240 3 weeks later. Like, I was like, it might have been 2 weeks. It was like so fucking soon. Like, it just like completely changed my mind. I was like, fuck rallycross. I'm doing drifting. Like, this is it. Like, just that feeling was like,
yeah. Why 240?
Well, I didn't know too much about like drift cars back then, but like so the car meet where I met all my friends at was like this like old schoolers meet, and there's a lot of 240s, and in the same lot they had like it was like Wednesday nights panda meet. It was all 240s. So I really liked them just because of that. I didn't know too much about them at the time, honestly, but I just liked them. And one of the cars I looked at, just because I didn't think I'd be able to afford a 240 because I was so fucking broke, was like I looked at a Miata and I drove it and I hated it. And I was like,
you could have been a Miata girl.
I mean, they're good cars, but I'm really glad I ended up with my car. I got really fucking lucky because like I got the car for $3,200 with the SR in 2019, October of 2019. Like I fucking came up on that bitch. Like it was such like so I'm really fucking lucky I got that car. But yeah, with an SR20, like because I love SRs, and like it would have been a long time before I
Why
could have done that.
Why do you love SRs? Were you just, was it just like the cool thing? Like you like the sound? What is it?
I mean, at the time, like I said, I didn't know much about cars. I was like, oh fuck, this thing has a turbo? That's way cooler than the fucking than the KA, you know? There's another one on the marketplace that was a K, but I'm like, this one has a turbo. You know, it's JDM. Like whatever. I didn't know anything. I was like literally I learned as I went. So like when I got my car with the SR, it was like the sound it made, like when I test drove it, I was like, ah. But like I think there's something about like learning with the SR and the power band, and like the, you know, you don't have like low end torque, and like the turbo's kind of laggy. Like it was just kind of like I feel like it made me a better driver. It made me had such a better understanding of all that stuff. Like I'm so glad that I learned on that setup, as much as it sucked, because like I feel like there's invaluable lessons that you can't learn with
like as opposed to like jumping into like a 350Z or something.
Yeah, like you're not gonna like you're not gonna understand that kind of stuff with the 350Z, whereas like with that SR setup, like you never have to worry about keeping the revs up, and like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's it gave me a different understanding of driving, and like I'm definitely like very loyal to them now. I just like I love my car, but I'll be really sad when the day comes. But I'll, you know, I don't think I have any plans to change. I'm probably just gonna run SRs forever. So we'll see, but hopefully.
Damn, SR Por Vida, Holmes.
Yes.
Okay. So so BMX, Subarus, car meets, S13, SR. When did you like decide I'm going to the track? I want I want to drift this thing like for real.
Like as soon as I bought it, that was the plan.
Really?
So like I got it like October something, like I want to say 16th or something, and like my birthday is December 3rd. So like my goal was to like get the car ready and drift it for my birthday. And like, you know, my friends helped me a lot. Weirdo. Anyways. I know,
I got one of you too.
That's really rude.
Yeah. I'm getting more BTS. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, everyone. Yeah, that's a good point. I have an assistant today.
But what was I saying? Something about
first event.
Okay, yeah. So like for my birthday, I wanted to go to this like drift school thing, which is cool. It's Drift 101, and Naoki, he actually does my instructing for Sparkle Motion now, so everything like works out in the end. But yeah, so I went to that for my birthday. That was like the first time I ever drifted the 240, and like I shouldn't have done it so soon because the car wasn't ready. I had this issue where like the whole fuel tank was like full of rust, so the fucking fuel pump was just sucking in rust. And I was like, I kept telling my friends like, I don't know what's happening. I'm getting gas and nothing's happening. They're like, you're being a fucking pussy. Like you're just not stopping the gas. I'm like, no, it's something's happening. And it's like, yeah, it was fucking, yeah, it was suck up gas and just like, yeah, it was what was it called? It wasn't going. The go pedal wasn't going. You know, it was sucking up gas and it was fucking, yeah. It wasn't a good thing to learn on because I'm giving it, you know,
awful.
It was a bad setup, but you know, I figured that out later. But yeah, I was definitely stoked on it. First day, it was weird too because it was like raining and then not raining. So half of the track was wet, half of it was dry. So overall, just like shitty conditions to learn in. Like I had a lot of like, okay, it's slippery, then it's not slippery. Like I'm gonna gas, it's not going. Like it was a lot of weird issues with that. And then the next track day was Grange, and that was super fucking fun. Like
where was the first one at? Was it like balcony or something?
The first, yeah, that was at it was at a what's it called? I want to say like is it Speedway? It's like one of the tracks at Willow Springs.
Oh, gotcha.
So it's
okay.
like it's the one where there's like a skid pad in the middle and then like the walls or whatever.
Yeah.
Not balcony. It's like a smaller one. But
okay.
Wouldn't have mattered because it was going so slow.
So your second track day ever was OG Grange.
It was OG Grange, yeah.
Savage.
And it's funny because I have like a video of me drifting, and I have like because it had this like it's like big like Sylvia wheel, like I don't know what some JDM fucking wheel. It was like a fucking boat.
Yeah.
And I have me like drifting, and then you can hear in the background like I don't know. I'm so dumb. I literally have like my tools in the back, and I'm drifting with it, and you can hear like my fucking shit like tossing around. And I'm just like, yeah, I got one fucking corner.
Kendall, I drove the first 3 laps of Fuel Fest with 2 wheels and tools in the back of my car.
Sick.
You never forget. You never remember to take that stuff out.
Yeah, exactly. You're like, oh, whatever. Just get in the car and go. And then you're like, wait, what the fuck? Like, might as well just keep going. But yeah, it was cool. Like, that was definitely like a lot of fun. It was definitely a struggle at first. It didn't come natural to me at all. But yeah, so a couple track days I had it.
Okay. All right, let's go back. Like, were you just immediately spinning out every corner? Did you start with donuts? Did you just try and go do the track right away? Like, what was your progression?
Well, there was no skid pad back then. So yeah.
Oh, so you're just straight to road course.
Yeah, straight to the road course.
Damn.
It was a lot of bogging out. Like that's the thing, like learning the power band. Yeah. Like I'd get a corner and it would bog out. So like learning how to like keep the revs up was like a big thing. Yeah. And like honestly, like it was such a game changer when I went to the 4.3 diff. I was like, holy fuck, like, and now I want to go 4.6, but like right now,
you know,
like, yeah,
4.6 gang.
Yeah, but that definitely changed things a lot. And like the T25, like I blew a couple of those turbos, and like now that I'm T28, it's
I've blown a couple T25s myself.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. So it is. Yeah, it took a lot of. You know what? Honestly, a lot of it was like mental too. Like at that time, like there's just like a lot of like negativity and like I said, like I had issues with like dudes being mean to me, and like I was like the fucking subject of group chats, and like people were just it was stupid. Like I was going to people's like some people's events, and they were just like it was weird because they'd be nice to my face, but then like I'd hear they'd be talking crap. It's like whatever, like tiny dick stuff, you know, whatever.
Wow.
It doesn't matter.
There's a lot of there's a lot of SDE.
Small dick syndrome.
SD
I don't get it because I'm like, I'm really nice to everyone.
SDE.
Like, I never mean to anyone. It's just like, it's weird because too, like, every single time I call anyone out, they always back up. I'm like, no, like, you're welcome here. You're cool. But it's like, come on, dude. Like, it's fine. It's just back in the beginning. I'm trying to learn a new skill. I'm scared. I'm nervous. There's a lot going on. And then I have that on top of it. And like, just like, also even from girls, unfortunately, like the girls that drifted at the track, like I had unfortunate experiences with them too, which like is another reason why like it inspired me to do sparkle motion. Cause I was like, you know, like these are the girls that are going to the track. They're making people feel bad. Like I want everyone to feel welcome. I want to push everyone, you know, we should all fucking be together. We should be, you know, like helping each other. So yeah, I don't know.
I think that's really important. I think it's needed. Having like a space for people who like want to learn without having to be judged or evaluated. Like, and giving people that is key. Like, it's huge.
You know, I did learn that sometimes you can be too welcoming and too soft on them, and that's something I'm learning. Is like,
are you a little harder on the ladies now?
It's a lot better to like, push them a little bit. Like, it's still a welcoming environment. Like, everyone's still pushing each other, but like, if you're just you want to expect a little bit more from them. You know, you expect a little bit more from them. They push and they show you that, and it shows. And that's like, that was really cool. Like that last event at Grange, I was like, holy crap! Like I pushed them and they responded positively, and they fucking did it. Like that, you know, like it just changed my mind on like making it so accommodating that anyone who's scared will go. Like, you know, no, they can have a little bit of a push. They can handle it, and it's like. It was the right decision. So I'm learning as I go. And like, I feel like that was a big lesson. And also like learning how to teach people is something I've been doing lately. Like I don't do that much of the instructing at my events, but I've been hanging out at Willow Springs lately with Naoki and kind of like helping instruct with some of the stunt girls that want to learn how to drift. And like certain people respond to different things, you know? So a lot of like, there's one instance where two different girls I was friends with, like kind of broke down to me and was like saying like, you know, you keep saying I'm doing good, but I know I suck. And I'm like, fuck. So like, and that's my thing is like, I get so fucking stoked. Like, I'm just like, dude, you're doing it. Like you did, you know, if you do a run that's better than the last one, if I see you like commit more, I am stoked and I'm not lying about it. Like, I'm like, fuck yeah. And I have all this energy. I don't know what to do with it. So I'm like, fuck yeah. And then like,
you're definitely high energy.
Yeah, I know. But anyways, like, I'll be like fucking shitting my pants. Like you're doing so good. And they're like, they got upset. Like, they're like, you know, like, keep telling I'm doing good. I know I'm not doing good. So it's like, I have to learn how to talk to everyone differently, you know? So it's like something that I'm still learning. Like some people respond well to like positive.
Some people want positive feedback. Some people want direct feedback.
Exactly. Which is like, that's hard. Like, how can I look my friend in the eye and be like,
yeah, that was kind of shit. Yeah.
Like, that was kind of shitty. Like, that's hard. I don't know. That's something I'm learning is like how to give bad news. Like, but I think a lot of it too is just like my whole thing is commitment. Like a lot of these people that I see that are learning, it's like I want them to break loose and spin out and just feel the car fully let loose. A lot of them, it's like they just hold back so much. Like, and I get that.
Yeah,
I guess
I've instructed before, and it's
hard.
It's not a gender thing.
It isn't.
It's a people thing.
It is, yeah. I mean, think about it. Like, you're literally like everything they teach you and everything you've been doing your whole life driving, it's the opposite. So like. Basically, break loose and let go of the wheel. Like, what the fuck? Yeah. It's a weird feeling at first. You're like, are you sure?
Yeah. So when do you catch it? All this other stuff. Yeah. Let go of the wheel for how long?
Exactly. The timing and and then the head thing too. The head turn. Like, it's a lot, and it becomes like second nature. But at first, it's definitely uncomfortable and it's weird. But you know, it's worth it though. It's really rewarding to see like. You help someone and they get better. Like the best thing is like when they're fucking stoked on like what they did too. Like it's so rewarding. It's so worth it. Yeah. And like one of the things I've been wanting too is like one of my things with Spark Motion is like I really want it to be where like every time you go to any event at Grange, I want there to be like one girl there at least. And like so my goal isn't that the girls that go to my events just keep going to my events. It's that I want to see them at other events too. So like and that's some things that like I don't want to be like, oh yeah, like, you know, I swear, like, I'm not, I kind of been seeing that lately and it's been making me happy. I'm like, maybe I had a little bit of a part in that. But like every event now, I feel like there is a girl there and like, I don't want to be cocky, but I do feel like I helped because a lot of these, like,
you're
they're all
helping.
from Sparkle Motion, you know? And I'm like, dude, That's fucking sick, you know?
You gave them a launching pad.
Yeah.
Because going, as you know, from your personal experience with both BMX and drifting and showing up to your random drift event, like, it's probably not like the most comforting place to go for your first time and learn and stuff. And so like giving them that space where they're not being judged because of who they are and just somewhere to practice, like that's huge.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
And like obviously, you know, I have to give props where it's due. Like it's not like I had this original idea. Like it is inspired by the Drift Kitchen too.
Yeah.
Those girls who do a lot of events and they're a lot ballsier than me because like they throw events in states they don't live in. Like that's crazy. That's a lot of organization. That's a lot of like paperwork. I'm like, hell no. That's I just do it on a small scale, like in my like because my whole thing is like trying to make the world a better place in like the small corner of the world that you're in. Like you can't change the world, but you can change like just a little bit. You can make the world a little bit better. Like it, you know what I mean?
You
like,
can only do so much.
You can only do so much, but like in my little community, I feel like I made a difference, and that's good enough.
Also, there's a lot of people in Southern California.
Yeah,
like
that's true.
There's probably more people in Southern California than all of the states that Drift Kitchen goes to.
I don't know about that, but yeah,
there's
a lot of motherfuckers in here.
Yeah,
it's true.
There's like more. Yeah. There's more people in California than there are in like Canada, Australia, and like a bunch of other countries. So
I mean, but even then, like NorCal's like a completely different scene, and there are a lot of girls that fucking kill it in NorCal too. Which is
we got some rippers.
There's something about NorCal. I don't know what it is, but like there's so many good fucking drivers out there, and it's like they kind of like top the ones out here, and it's funny because like I feel like Grange.
Hot take.
It is, but I honestly like, dude, like it's true. Like in terms of style, like I really feel like Grange should inspire like aggressive, good ass driving. Like the way that it's set up, like it should inspire that. But for some reason, like you know, in NorCal is a skid pad, so it's like you know, like Thunderhill is like the main thing, which is a setup too. But like I feel like the risk at Grange should inspire you to like be a little bit more wild. I don't know. It's
we also have Summer Jam at Sonoma Drift, which is like a 4th gear track with like lots of elevation and it's pretty gnarly and stuff. Yeah. So like I agree. I think I don't know. I gotta be careful with this one. I think because of my team and like Super D and just kind of like the roots of NorCal, it's like very like Japanese inspired and it's always been that way. And there's a lot of people in NorCal who don't kind of go down that path, but there's a lot of people who do.
And yeah, I think I was talking to Aaron about that or someone about that and like why it is, and one of the things that was mentioned was Super D, and that's super cool. Like I think it's really cool that like I don't know, drifting is kind of a small community where you're able to make an impact like that. You know what I mean? Like that's crazy how like you have this one impact, you show people that and it inspires them. And like I hate to be like, it's like kind of embarrassing to say this because like you guys are my friends and like, but like, God, see, it feels so cringy. This is cringy, but like you guys in a way kind of inspired me to drive the way that I do because at the reopening of Grange when they winded it, like I don't even know who was there, but like that's the first time I ever seen someone blast the entry. Was like animal style at the new Grange, and I was like, holy fuck, I've never seen people enter that fast. And then you guys, and then Drift Team Hammer Time. There's some guys that I started seeing, and I was like,
Nico.
I'd never seen that before.
Nico
like,
ABS is. I was trying to get him.
Something?
Nico has the SR20 VE with like ZF. He's like a OG SoCal guy. I've been trying to get him on the podcast for a minute.
Well, yeah, no, the
Hammer Time guys rip.
And the Hammer Time guys, like I've seen a couple of them out there, and I'm just like, damn. And then, so I saw you guys at ABS, and I was like, holy fuck, like I've never seen that before. Like, because I've always wanted to go fast, and I think
I was there.
Yeah. Oh, then you did. Oh, anyways, like that's so cute. But like also I think with the setup that I had, like learning with the stock diff, with the SR, with the laggy turbo, like my way to offset that was to try to go fast. So I'm like, if I go fast and keep the revs up. And like, so I was always like trying to drive fast, like just inherently with what I had. And then seeing you guys, I was like, that's like actually super fucking entertaining and sick and aggressive. And like, that inspired me. So like, that was really cool. And then the final bout at like Horse Thief, I got to ride with the Auto Factory Realize guys, and that was super fucking sick. Like, I had never been in cars like tandeming before, like that ride along at night. They're like bumping each other. I was like, holy fucking shit! Like, this is drifting. This is fucking drifting. You know?
Yeah.
But that shit, like, it is true. Like, you can really like inspire people, like, just doing what you do, which is fucking sick. Like,
yeah, it's always lead by example is like the only way.
mm-hmm.
You're not gonna convince somebody in a fucking DM. You're not gonna convince somebody in a post reply.
Yeah.
You're not gonna convince anybody on Facebook or any forums. Like, lead by example. If they end up at the track and see it, and someone might be like, "That's not for me. That's weak. I don't like that," or whatever. You know, whatever. But like, do what you can. Lead by example, and
exactly. And
if you're doing that for the ladies, and so yeah, I'm really like, knowing that you've only been drifting 4 years. I'm really excited to see where you go.
3.5. Okay, 3.5.
Yeah. All right. So even less.
No, I get you. I mean, I'm excited. Like, I honestly feel like I could be better. For like,
we can all be better, and that's great.
But thank you. I appreciate that. That's like, that's the thing, is I always have the drive to just like keep getting better and keep pushing, and like, it's like I'm in a weird spot right now with my car. And just, like, my setup and, like...
You're experimenting.
Yeah, so, like... I mean, a lot of it was, too. It's, like... I feel like you have to have, like, a level of, like, confidence in drifting. And, like, my whole thing was, like, learning. My friends were always, like... You don't need a power. You don't need an angle kit. Learn how to drive the car how it was. So, like... I learned how to drive the car with the SR.
That's good advice.
It's valuable. Yeah, but... And it is good, but it came to a point where, like, for a long time... Like, I want to say, like... Maybe, like... The last year, I could have probably put knuckles on my car, and I could have like added some grip, and I didn't.
If you're linking the course with no knuckles, like, it's time.
Yeah, so that's the thing. I held back on the improvements on my car that would have, like, because my whole thing is, like, I wanted to drive past the limitations of the car, and I didn't realize when I was doing that. And part of it was like when I started like entering really fast and then like flying off, and like, because it became I know. Well, this is before I wrecked my car. Even
trust
then.
me.
But, like,
I know all about that.
But, like, I'm on, like, 2 1545s in the rear because it's all I can fit on the stock body. And it's, like, one of the things is, like, okay, like, you had to, like, enter and, like, yeah, you can slow down with the e-brake, but there's, like, such a timing thing. You have to get just right. And, like, God, if it was old Grange, dude, I'd be fucked. But, like...
Yeah.
That almost went in the pool. Is everything okay?
Sorry, everyone. I was just muting my laptop.
All right, yeah. Quiet on set.
That was probably really loud, though. I'm going to have to edit that out.
Quiet on set. Anyways.
Hey, Clawboy?
Yeah. Oh, is that the...
Oh, wait.
Dude.
Wow.
That was dramatic.
That was very impressive.
Wow.
And action.
That was really nice. Aw. Black cherry, how do you know? Okay, so yeah, anyways, like, with my setup, like, not having any grip to save me, it was, like, this whole thing about, like, I don't know, like, I just, when I try to, like, dump the clutch and, like, pull out of it, instead of pulling out of it, I just go, psh, like, fall off, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, that's why, like, this new setup thing with, like, the knuckles is, like, it's funny, because, like, you guys, I know B-knuckle is, like, kind of difficult to learn at first, but the biggest difference for me is having rear grip. Like, feeling that
it makes
now,
a huge difference.
fuck, it's so fucking nice.
Yeah.
Holy shit, why didn't I do that sooner? And, like, now my car's, like, literally a fucking garbage can. It's so fucking ugly, and it hurts because, like, there was so much love put into that car, and, like, it's hard because I know it'll never be like that again, but it's, like, that process of, like, letting go of it. Because it is a tool, it's just a tool, but it was, like, a lot of learning and a lot of, like, I don't know, I'm sentimental, and that car, like, it meant a lot, and now it's, like, it's going through, like, it's like a little phoenix, it's like burned itself down, so it's gonna sprout back up, but right now it's fucking hard.
We do that, and we come back from the ashes.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do right now.
Yeah, my car came back from the ashes 3 weeks ago, and it's back.
Yeah.
Burnt again.
Yeah.
Luckily,
well,
luckily not to the ground.
Came back from the ashes is debatable, but
oh
I'm kidding.
My God.
No, I'm kidding. No, your car's nice. It's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
well, you were hating on E36s for a minute.
You know
until
what?
You drove one.
Listen, I just wanted to tell you that I just did that because it was funny to like
Roast
pick on
me?
you. Yeah.
Okay.
Like I do appreciate them. They're fucking nice cars. And like obviously driving one at Affinity, I was like, this thing is fucking sick. Like that was amazing. But
yeah, Matt Kaufman just tossed you the keys.
I was like, okay, dude.
I grabbed my backpack out of the
like
Forerunner, put stuffed hella sweatshirts in it.
And
so
I still like literally my hands like I could barely reach the steering wheel. Like my abs were so sore after that lap because like literally I'd like go back and I'd be like, oh, like I was afraid I wasn't gonna be able to grab the fucking steering wheel. So that's one thing that sucks is like people toss me the keys or say you can drive it and like I'm not that short, but like all these fucking guys, like Matt Kaufman's really tall, but like even the guys that are not that much taller than me, I don't know what the fuck it is. They're just like
leaned hella hard in the seat.
What the fuck is that? Like
I don't know.
I can't fit in any of your guys' cars. Like even in the fucking 350Z that I sat in there too, like there's so many like pillows and stuff behind me that there's no baffling to hold me. Yeah. So I'm just like flying around. Like it's hard to get a feel for a car when you're just like trying to brace yourself.
You're pretty sick driving it for not being able to for swimming in the seat.
Thank you.
I always have the opposite problem.
You're like, yeah.
Yeah. People be like, drive my car. I'd be like,
you're like in pain.
I gotta size them up first. I'm like,
yeah, that's true.
I'm like, what pant size you wear?
What does that have to do with
what's your length? What's your inseam, homie?
What's your inseam? Damn, getting personal.
Yeah.
Like, damn. But yeah, no, like this setup with the car has just been like an adventure.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think for completely changing your car and going and driving this week, it was definitely impressive, and I'm really excited to see like what you can do as you progress. Because 3.5 years and the amount of driving that you've done and the driving you're doing is sick.
Well, it means a lot coming from you guys. Like honestly, I definitely was really hard on myself last track day. That happens. I haven't felt like that in a while though. Like
I'm hard on myself too.
Dude,
it's just part of it.
Fucking sick. I know you know because I was like hyping you up so hard, but dude, fuck, you were so fucking sick. I finally got to ride with you after like being friends with you for like a while, and I was like, dude, it just never happened. Like the stars never aligned that I got to ride with you, and like, holy fucking shit, like just like fourth gear, fucking full throttle, like entry with like that was like biggest fucking balls. Like, I was like, holy fuck, dude, like. You fucking throw them bitches over your shoulder or what? You fucking vacuum seal those bitches so they fit in your fucking pants?
Yeah, I have to wear boxer briefs.
Yeah, for sure. Dude, no, it was like literally insane. I was like, dude, what the fuck? Like, Palmer, you're an animal. We're just like fourth gear pinned and you're just like, eh. I was like, holy fuck. That was intense. That was really fucking intense.
Thank you for the very nice words. I appreciate it.
I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
No, it's sick. Like, it's super sick. Like, you guys are crazy. Like, I don't know. But, I don't know. It's inspiring. Like, damn.
Yeah. Well, the fact that you, like, want to do that means that you will.
One day.
Because I was there.
Yeah.
Yeah. It took me way fucking longer to get where you're at.
I doubt that. I really doubt that. I don't know. I mean, we're all hard on ourselves. It's really hard to see ourselves from, like, the outside. But yeah, I definitely beat myself up a lot, and I watch footage, and I'm like, God damn it, like, it sucks.
We all do it.
Yeah, you shouldn't compare yourself, but it happens, like, part of it.
Yeah, I mean, all my friends drive insane.
And you drive insane, too. You're literally fucking insane. It's so annoying when you talk shit about yourself. I'm like,
I'm not.
You're literally fucking Palm Dizzle, dude. Like, you're fucking Palm Dizzle. Like, the fuck? Like, shut the fuck up. Like, every time you talk shit about yourself, I'm gonna slap you. Like stop it. Stop it. All right. You're fucking sick as fuck.
This podcast is off the rails.
Yeah.
We're done.
It's like,
I'm leaving. Yeah, cut.
Yeah, no.
No.
Put on the
set. There's literally a wolf, like, sleeping between us.
I know, I love him. But, I don't know.
But
I know, honestly, it means a lot that, like, you guys are really cool, because, like, obviously, like I said, it had a lot of, like, people not support me, and these people are, like, half the drivers as you guys. So, like, the fact that you guys see something in my driving, like, so for me, it really means a lot, because it's like, I don't know, like, you guys are really fucking cool people, like, as opposed to just drivers, but I not to get into it, the beef is squash, but that shit that you did for me with that event where they were just saying some stupid fucking bullshit, like, fucking incel bullshit, and you called them out, like, Like, I swear to God, I was like, Palmer's so fucking cool. Like, no one has ever done that for me. Like, said, like, no, you're being a fucking bitch. Why are you being a fucking bitch, sir? Like, that was amazing. Like,
yeah, I'll call someone an incel if they're being an incel.
Like, no, you don't understand. Like, no one's ever done that.
If they're pulling up with incel energy, I'm gonna let them know.
That's sick. Like,
yeah, but like, I don't know. I grew up with my mom. You know, like
mama's boy.
No, not really. I was like a no one's boy, honestly.
Oh damn, sick asshole.
Yeah,
oh.
we'll get into that someday.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't fuck with that shit at all.
Yeah.
Like, I had like a lot of like female like close friends growing up, and I don't get it. I don't understand.
Dude, like it's not to get into it, but there's literally a bunch of dudes that don't see women as people, and like even people that have grown up with a mom or people that have a lot of female friends, like it's like rare. Like you fucking get it, and it's sick.
I think it's sometimes people are like interested and they know that they like don't have a chance, and so they like choose, you know.
That's not my fucking problem.
Yeah, they wake up
like,
and
why
choose
gotta be mean to me?
whatever,
like it's like, dude, fucking whatever. Like rejection is part of life, dude. But either way, yeah, it's like it's not. I get it though. But either way, it's just like, yeah, that was shit. That shit fucking really annoyed me. And then like, I don't know. And it's that same weekend, like I got told by one of my other friends that I like really cared about their opinion. They were like, oh well, maybe it's just like on your head. I'm like, dude.
Yeah.
It is what it is. Like, it's fine. Like,
I also like, yeah, I talk my friend Sally, who's like a touring car racer and has like a big social media presence.
She's super fucking nice, yeah.
She's the shit, and she just like literally same thing with like my friend Sherry. Like they could give a flying fuck about anything. They just want to drive. And they want to be good. And they don't care.
That's
not
what
about
matters.
Fucking guys or impressing anyone or being like anything other than the best driver they can be, and
Damn
like
straight.
building cool cars and doing cool shit and being fast. They don't give a fuck about it's
cool.
having any kind of difference or whatever. Like that is them, and you're like one of those people also. And like I think the challenge is guys have a hard time with that. Yeah. And like I don't know,
it's something I'll never understand, but it sucks like that they take it out on me. Like you're not gonna let me drive because I'm a girl. Like
if you've made it this far in the podcast, you're probably not one of those guys.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, they're probably all fucking.
Like if you're one of those dudes, you probably just skip this over.
Whatever, yeah. Fucking.
But like it's a thing, like you don't have to like go out of your way to treat women differently at the track. Like they're there because they want to drive, and that's
really it's like respect us, like see us as people. Like don't be fucking weird and creepy. Like I don't know. Like it's not.
I mean, if you have to say it, like if you have to say don't be weird and creepy, like you're.
It should be a given.
They ain't gonna listen.
It's too late. Yeah, that's true. It is what it is. Like it's what I signed up for. Like I'm not complaining. Like that's life. It's part of like what it is. Like it's changing, but like it's not gonna stop me. Like it's if anything, like it's good because I've kind of started to like harness the energy, and it makes me want to prove people wrong. It's like fuck you. Like if you talk shit to me, be mean to me, I'm a better fucking driver than you. Like fuck you. Like, and it's good. That. Like it's. Like it pushes me to be better, and like I don't know, drifting has really done like so much for me, like in all aspects of life. Like you're not gonna fucking get me out of this shit. Like fuck you, I'm down for life, homie.
Yeah,
like,
por vida.
Por vida, yeah, shit.
No mames.
No mames way.
Yeah, she really from the valley.
Born and raised.
Yep.
Yeah.
So what's your goal with all this?
With driving or sparkle motion?
Both.
Well, sparkle motion, yeah, it's like honestly the goal is to like get the community to where sparkle motion isn't needed anymore. Like the fact that like one day it'll be like such an accepting community that there will be no need for it. But I mean, if anything, that's like dope. It just makes me feel really good. It's like it's a passion project. Like I'm to fucking lose money on it. Yeah. Like right now,
events is fucking hectic.
It is, but I'm making some merch, so like hopefully, people will buy the merch and it won't lose money
you got some
anymore.
cool shit. Like your designs are sick.
Oh, thank you. Like a lot of them is my friend Atrina, who's also a tattoo artist, so
yeah,
she's super sick for helping me out with that. But yeah, no, just like it's a passion project. It makes me feel good. Like it fuels my passions. Like it just makes me. It's just like that's all Sparkle Motion is. Like I don't really expect to see dollar signs from it or whatever. Like, and that's some of the reasons. Like I don't really put my name on it too much, just because like I didn't want it to be something that's like weird or for clout. Like I wanted it to be like its own entity in a sense. Like it's not about me. It's about the event.
Yeah.
And so yeah, just like hopefully one day like the the climate of the track will be so accepting and cool that like it's just going to be like redundant. Like whatever, girls are going to the track anyways, you don't need this.
Do you think that shift has happened in like BMX and skateboarding?
No.
Has it gotten a little better?
It has definitely gotten a little better. I don't really go to the skate park as much as I used to.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like there's a lot of girl BMXers, but they're definitely still spread out. So I don't really feel it too much. I don't know if it's just because I've grown as a person to the point where I just don't give a fuck anymore. Yeah. Or if like
I think when you're younger it's a lot more difficult.
It is, yeah, growing up, being young, already fucking being whatever, like teenager, you're fucking, insecure and like hormones and you're like, and then like yeah, it's a lot it's harder to handle like all at once.
Yeah, relatable.
Now I'm like an adult, I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Like whatever, dude. What are you gonna say relatable. To me? Like, whatever, dude. And it's like, dude, it's
mostly I'm gonna jump in the pro line at fucking Fuel Fest.
Dude, that was sick.
I don't care.
You guys are so fucking
I don't care anymore.
Yeah. No, I get you though. Like but in drifting, my goal is just like honestly, just like keep pushing, keep getting better. Like it's like become my whole fucking life. It's like kind of insane. It's like all I fucking care about, which is like healthy and not healthy at the same time because like there's a lot of adult shit definitely put on the sidelines for it. But it's like it's just like do. I don't know. It reignited like my like love for life and like it's just like literally I don't know. It's the best fucking thing ever. Like I don't know. I don't know the words, but like it honestly like
I got so hyped watching you get hyped watching Go Hard.
Dude, I fucking love those fucking crazy Russians, dude. Fuck yeah. Like they're so fucking reckless and crazy. I fucking love them, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit's sick. I love drifting, but yeah, no, it's
watching you get hyped on like that kind of stuff is just like like Kendall's like really about it. Like
oh fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I've been about it. Yeah, we went to Infinity. That was fucking sick. Like, and then I guess I was there for Super D. I don't think we knew each other that well then, but like yeah, like hanging out in Oregon for like final bout and stuff was super fucking sick. But yeah, like, I'm getting off track so much. But yeah, no, what I was saying is that like drifting like has taught me so many life lessons. Like it's literally pushed me out of my comfort zone so much, like with public speaking, but also just like confidence and like just like pushing myself. Like everything that I've ever done with drifting has been like I didn't know anything. I still suck at working on cars, but I didn't know fucking anything. Like I learned a lot about working on cars and having the confidence to do that stuff because I always felt like anything I touched would just like break and fall off or catch fire or something.
Yeah, I think that's relatable.
Yeah. Sorry to bring that up. No, I'm kidding.
Wow. Oh my god.
Speaking of fires, no, but like you know what I mean.
I don't know if I've ever been roasted this hard on this podcast.
You know it's gonna happen. Yeah. Like I roast you all the time. You think I was gonna fucking go easy on you, dude? Come on. Anyways, yeah. So like,
where were you with the fire extinguisher, huh?
I didn't have a fire extinguisher.
Yeah, you were just sitting there laughing.
I just sat there like, no, I'm kidding. No, I was like thinking, I was like looking at Laura. I was like, should I pull her out of the car? Like, she looks pretty chill there. Like, it's really not a big deal, but like, maybe I should be like, hey, Laura, like, maybe you shouldn't just sit in the car while it's on fire. She's badass as fuck though. She didn't give a fuck. I was like, hell yeah. No, it was interesting. What else was I gonna do? Like, I didn't have a Modelo to pour on it, so yeah. I was just like, okay. I was all out of Modelos.
If you don't get that joke, listen to the podcast with Aaron.
But like
Sideshow Earn.
Sideshow Earn. Yeah. But I was like even like towing. Like I had to learn how to tow, and that was fucking terrifying. And then like
what was it like first time towing?
It was scary.
Did you have to like rent a U-Haul by yourself and like
Yeah.
What was it like showing up to U-Haul like as like a girl to tow for the first time?
It was fine. Like all the people at U-Haul are like, other than the people like, like, are you moving? Do you need help? Like it was fine. that was fine. But then like the first day I ever towed, it was like it's never fucking foggy in the valley, but like that day it was like literally like no visibility in front of you. So I was like shitting bricks like on the way to Grange, but I felt so accomplished. And then like the next big milestone was like going to Winter Jam by myself. Like that,
what was that like?
That was crazy. Like a 6.5 hour drive like by yourself, and like I ended up like running into my friend Abe on the way, so he was like in his little Corolla like mobbing with me, which is kind of cool. But like I didn't really know anyone too well that was like driving there, and that's actually where I got closer with Laura, because like I started hanging out with her there. But that was like a big accomplishment for me. Like even if it's like a stupid little thing to someone else, like it means a lot to me to have the confidence to go out and do something like that.
What led you to the decision to do that event and like kind of leave your bubble of your area?
I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna do it. Let's see what happens. I don't know. Sometimes I get in that mood where I'm like, fuck it. Like, I like the challenge. Like, I don't like being stagnant. So, like, in my mind, like, that was like a new thing. Like, okay, like, Grange balcony, Grange balcony, Grange balcony. I love Grange. Balcony's a giant skid pad. But, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, fucking Winter Jam is sick. There's, like, all these different tracks. Like, I wanted to experience something different. And, like,
yeah, it's like the closest thing we have to, like, Ibisu Matsuri on the West Coast.
It's like a fucking party. Everyone's like, it was really sick. I really liked Winter Jam, and honestly didn't like take as much advantage of that trip as I should have, honestly, because I feel like I was so many nerves. I was so like alone, and just like I didn't drive as many of the tracks as like I really wanted to. Like that Summer Jam line, like that shit's fucking wild, and like I have my eye on it. Like this year I'm doing that shit. Like I'd never done anything with like elevation before, and like
I want to comp there. I can show you the line.
Yeah.
Anyways, no, I'll show you the line.
This podcast is about me, not you. No, I'm kidding.
That's cool. My God. I'm packing my shit up. I'm out of here.
No, that's cool.
Yeah. All right, you fucking learn the line yourself then.
Okay. No, you can teach me. It's fine. I'll take your advice. But no, yeah, like I didn't even attempt it because I was so scared, and like I felt like defeated by that. Like I was just so out of my element. Like I should have just like fucking stopped being a pussy and drove all the tracks and like done it. But
do you feel like a big event like that's kind of nice because you have some anonymity and like no one's like, who's this girl?
Yeah, I mean, I guess so. Like, yeah, I didn't really even think the fact that I was a girl there at all. Like, it was just like I was another driver.
Yeah.
There's a lot of like, yeah, people I'd never seen before, like cars I'd never seen before. I was like, it was pretty cool. But yeah, I definitely like let my nerves get the best of me, and I didn't take advantage of the event as much as I should have. And I do have regrets about that, but like that's why this year I'm like, I'm going back. I'm driving every single fucking track. I'm doing Summer Jam. Like, and I'd never, like, that's another thing, like driving Horse Thief recently. Like, I'd never driven elevation, and it was like such a big thing in my head. And I drove Horse Thief, and I was like, what the fuck? This is like not even a big deal.
Yeah. Like, that was like why you wanted to drive that event that you ended up getting to drive.
Yeah.
Because you wanted to drive Horse Thief, not for any reason other than that.
Yeah. And like, interesting. Like, it was like that, and like a lot of the people.
Are you talking about the wild screaming cat noise that just happened
like
over?
Just getting attacked.
Cat / pterodactyl.
There's a lot of wildlife going on right now. Yeah. But I don't know. Like Horse Thief like got to drive with you guys. This is like another thing is like there's not that many events that are even thrown at Horse Thief, and like it's just like a lot of I'm very picky. Yeah, I'm very picky about who I support in drifting. Like if someone's like shitty to women, like I'm not gonna drive your event. Like if I hear, you know what I mean? Like
if someone's shitty to women, I'm not driving your event either.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
That's why you're so sick, Palmer. You're literally so fucking sick. Like I respect you so much.
Thanks.
Like, you know what's up.
I try and like carry some integrity with like where I drive.
You guys do, and it's like it's another reason why I fucking look up to you guys. You guys are fucking sick as fuck. Like that's awesome because like a lot of people don't care. That's fucking awesome.
Well, I do have the privilege to choose. So I do have to acknowledge that, but like because of that, I'm selective on like where I drive.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna promote somebody that I don't think is good for the community. And that's just how it is.
That's sick, honestly. But yeah, no, Horse Thief was so fucking fun. Like, I can't wait to go back, and like definitely feel like I could have drove better, but I always do. Like
we all. I mean, I seldom have an event where I'm like, man, that was like the best driving ever.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true. I guess so. I mean, I was definitely just proud of myself, like that I like did the track. I don't know. For some reason I still have this idea, like, and it hasn't happened. I haven't driven that many new event tracks, but like I should have the confidence to know as a driver, like I can link a track when I show up their first day. It's not a big deal. Like I know how to drive. Like it's fine. But in my head, I was like, I don't know. I had this worry that I wasn't going to be able to link it, and I just like, okay, like it wasn't that big of a deal. But it was cool. I even tandemed on it, like because like I haven't even had that much tandem practice because like just like the people that I drive with regularly at Grange, like I don't get that opportunity to like drive with people that it was just really fucking sick. Like I am proud of myself.
It was a good event for that.
It was really sick. It was really fucking cool. Like it was awesome. And then yeah, but elevation wasn't that big of a deal at all. It was actually fucking fun as hell. Like
it's sick.
That track is so sick.
Yeah, Horse Thief is literally the one. Okay, so you like enter going up the hill, and then you go down the hill. It's a 3-story drop from one corner to another. Yeah,
dude, that long downhill is hard though, because like when I went to third, I'd bog, and the second I'd just like end up fucking like redlining the shit out of my car and have to pull the e-brake like a bitch. Yeah. So like getting that that was tricky. So a lot of times I ended up like not fully like getting the whole downturn, but either way,
now that you have more grip, it'll actually help because you can carry speed through that like top corner and down the hill to the first part, and then you can flick in, and it'll make a big difference. I can't wait to drive it with a new setup. Definitely, like it's just like when am I gonna have the opportunity? Like there needs to be more people throwing events at Horse Thief because that track is amazing. It's so much fun. Yeah, we already know that. Yeah, I can't wait to go back. I love Horse Thief. Yeah, but yeah, back to I like Streets of Willow. Have you gotten to drive Streets of Willow? No. I heard that they don't allow drifting there anymore. Not anymore, yeah. That sucks. I got to do like like ASB for a long time they would have like barriers and you couldn't like do the full straight into the skid pad, and then like one year they just didn't have anything. Like I think it was like one of the last years, and I got to do like a full blast from like the top all the way down the front straight into the thing, and it was just ridiculous. That's so sick. Hell yeah. I actually really hope that they like allow people to do that again because it's so fun. Yeah, I hope they do too. It sucks how it's like it seems to be like the tracks are getting less and less. It's like drifting is growing. Drifting's growing, but the tracks are less. Yeah, it's like less and less. They're just like don't want to help us, and I get it. ABS is full all the time. Yeah, it's like always. They're always booked. Thunderhill is booked every weekend for the year. Really? Like pretty much, yeah. Holy fuck. Yeah, no. It's like a big sport, but yeah, the tracks don't want to support it because it tears up the tracks. I get it. Like people probably don't crash into walls as often when they're grip driving, but it's it sucks. What do you talked about the future of Sparkle Motion, but you didn't talk about the future of yourself. So the future for me is just keep pushing, keep getting better, drive as hard as I can, keep learning. I don't know, I have such a passion for it. It makes me so happy. It really it's like I said, it's changed my life in so many areas. I feel like I've changed as a person because of everything that I've learned from drifting. Learned how to stick up for myself, learned how to have some confidence, everything. I would say you're pretty good at sticking up for yourself based on this podcast. Yeah, I know, right? Listen, I'm sorry that I bully you so much, Palmer. I'm sorry. No, I appreciate it. It means we're friends.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But anyways, no, I didn't always have that. And in the beginning, ABS a lot of tire people, gang. Yeah, tire wall. Yeah, me and that tire wall were homies. It's really bad. But go on. Sorry. No, it's fine. What was I saying? Something about drifting. No, I guess the future is I really want to travel and go to different tracks and keep pushing and I don't know, I want to be the best driver I could be, and that's I just love it and I just want to keep doing it. I don't have some master plan. I'm not oh, I want to be an FD or anything like that. That's not the plan. You do it because you love it. I do it because I love it. Keep pushing, keep getting better. Yeah, it'd be really cool to go do what you guys do and drive in fucking different countries and shit one day. We'll see, but obviously I have to feel like I'm worthy of that first, and I'll get there. But yeah, just keep fucking driving, keep getting better. I just have a passion for it. I love it, and I don't want to stop. And that's I wish I had a master plan. I don't think any of us do. I mean, some people do.
they have like a whole program and
Yeah.
whatever, but like people who listen to this aren't those people, I think.
Yeah, no. It's no, it's awesome, and like it's funny because it's like even like with like social media and all that stuff, it's like something I got into because like when I started drifting, I was like, okay, eventually I want sponsors.
Yeah.
So I have to like learn how to do the social media thing. And now it's like kind of weird because like people see me as an influencer, and in my head I'm like, I
You're like,
hate
I
that.
literally just wanted to be able to get
I hate
help
that word.
doing what I'm doing.
Exactly. And it sucks because people see me in a different light. They think of me as someone like completely different. Like all I want to do is drive. Like I promise it's all for drifting. Like it's fucking stupid. It's cringy. Like that's another thing I pushed myself to
Yeah.
do. Like I literally like it's so funny because like there's so many years where there's not a single picture or video of me like of my life. I'm just like non-existent. So like
Yeah.
getting even in front of the camera at all was like something that was like it's a stupid little fucking thing, but like drifting pushed me to do it
Yeah.
in a way. Like, and I'm glad I did it because it's like stupid to be afraid of. Like you do something after you're afraid of it, and you're like, what the fuck was that? Like it's so dumb. And you feel so much better when you do
Yeah.
it. It's like you kind of like that's a hurdle that you like hopped over. You're like, hell yeah. It just feels good. But yeah, social media is like all for drifting. And now I'm like, okay, like it's weird because like have sponsors, you have to keep doing social media stuff and like which is understandable. Like they give you stuff, you want to give them stuff in return. It like makes complete sense. But it's like I want people to see me as a driver, and lately I just feel like people don't see me as one. So it's like kind of trying to like every time it sucks too because
I
like
think the challenge is it's hard. Video doesn't usually like portray speed and like line and consistency and all that stuff as much because it's like we're just used to seeing clips of like everyone's best stuff. And
yeah
so like I followed Sparkle Motion for like a long time. I didn't follow you until we became friends, but I seeing you drive in person was different than like seeing you drive on social media.
yeah. Well,
And
thank you.
that's the thing. It's like it's very hard to tell the difference unless like one you've been studying it for a long time and you can actually like spot it. But it's like I've been driving forever and still it's like I'll see people drive in person and be like, oh, okay, that's different. Like
Yeah.
going to Japan the first time, I've been watching that driving since I was in my teens,
Mm-hmm.
But like until you see that in reality, you're like, oh, that's the bar.
Yeah. Yeah. I can't
You're like, oh,
imagine.
that's different.
That's
It's
so awesome.
so like I think going out and leading by example and like driving to the best of your ability and like having your like, ladies only drift days and like showing them what can be done and stuff like is huge.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, no, that's another reason why I want to drive so hard is because like I want to go to my events and drive my events, and I want girls to see that and be like, "Holy fuck, like that's achievable," you know?
Yeah.
And that's another thing is like eventually I do want to do like a Sparkle Motion livery on my car, and like I want to be able to represent it and be a good driver. And like when I show up at Sonoma or if I show up somewhere else and people
People are like,
see
oh
it
shit.
and I
Yeah.
represent Sparkle Motion, like I want me, I want to be good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
you'll never feel like you're good in drifting. Like I'll literally never feel like I'm good, and that's fine. Like it is
I'm
what it is.
Yeah, I've had like one or two events in the last like year and a half where I'm like, damn, I was sick. And
Yeah.
then every other event I'm like,
It's like a mind game.
yeah.
But you always come back for it, right? And it's like a lot of drifting too is like maintaining that like mentality of like not beating yourself up too much.
It's
Like
that
it's like a
balance.
balance because you don't
Yeah.
want to be like I'm the shit and then like I'm so good and then you end up not progressing. But like sometimes like yeah in the beginning, dude, like fucking go home and cry like I suck so bad. Like it's not healthy. Like it's
I
and
did
yeah
that
like
too.
last event I was like fuck I'm sad, but it's like all I can do is like and I'll obsess over it and I know it sucks because I did bad in my eyes last AVS track day. I'm literally gonna obsess about it until I get to the track again. I'm like fuck I need to go back and redeem myself. I need to redeem myself and it's like it's
It's like almost unhealthy, but it's gonna make you a lot better.
yeah, I will. But fuck, dude.
Yeah. It's
Like
painful.
it is painful. Like I
You're
beat
like,
myself up over something so stupid. Like, you know? Well, not stupid to me, but to fucking normal people, they're like I mean it's funny too, like
I think that's why when I see you drive, I'm like, okay, like Kendall really like pushes because like knowing you've driven for under 4 years and you're driving, like, it's not easy to drive with aggression for anyone, right? Like, it's not easy to drive with aggression because it's a lot easier to drive kind of tame and
Floaty.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like, air up your tires and make it easy, but like you can tell that you're trying to like carry speed through the course, and I think that probably
Yeah.
comes from like BMX and all your
Just
other
wanting to
stuff.
go fast. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like
Yeah.
exciting and adrenaline and like
Yeah. I don't like
holding yourself to this like high standard, I think is gonna push you to get there.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yeah.
And I think one of the cool things too about drifting is that there's like so much to learn and like there's so many techniques. Like I feel like I'm starting at the bottom again because it's like I have an understanding of all these things, but now it's like there's different like different techniques I have to learn, like with all the grip, like the clutch in to like transition and like I don't know, like there's so much like in drifting. There's so much to learn, and it's like I really want to learn every technique and then apply it as I see fit.
Yeah.
But like just to have them all in my bag, you know what I mean? Like that's
You
that's
gotta
what's so
have
exciting.
I'm still adding tricks to the bag of
And
tricks.
in general, like cars in general, that's what's so amazing about cars because like there's only so much to learn about BMX, but like with cars, it's like it's so vast. Like even if you're like a fucking like like let's say you're master tech at Subaru, you can fucking look at a Nissan and there's something you don't know that someone else knows. Like
Yeah.
it's really cool that like there's so much to learn and it like feels so inspiring and like exciting because like I literally learn something new every day, like about cars and about drifting. Like but
I
like all the like yeah, getting the car to pitch, like and I think another thing is like drifting is so much like a feel thing.
yeah.
Like I think what's really cool is like I always feel like whenever you learn a new skill, it's like learning a new language. Like BMX, skateboarding, everything, it's like you've unlocked like a different part of your brain, like a different understanding of
Yeah.
something, if it makes sense.
Yeah.
But with drifting, like now I'm at the point where I'm starting to really understand like car control, which is cool, which is why I've been able to hop into other cars and drive them now, which is cool. Because I'll
Yeah.
feel this is the
Yeah.
power band, this is the grip, this is that. Like that's a language I learned. Like I didn't know that before. And that's
Yeah.
really fucking cool that it's
Yeah.
innate in my brain.
Yeah,
Like
it's the best feeling.
it's the best feeling. I was like, holy shit, I could drive this fucking car. I've never driven.
Yeah, I'm glad you got that in 3 years. It took me 8.
Oh my god, shut up. You're so hard on yourself. But no, it's really fucking cool that yeah, like, the other day I was helping, my friend Dee, she's a stunt driver in her Mustang, and like it was crazy because she's like, oh, she tossed me the keys. She's like, oh, you want to drive it? I'm like, duh. So I drove the car and I was like on Walt James and just linked it immediately. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, that's crazy. I've never driven this car before. And like,
Yeah.
it's just really cool. And then like with the M336 with Matt Kaufman, and it's just a really cool feeling. Like, I love having that
I
new
was really
language.
I was so hyped when I just like walked up to him and I was like, throw it harder. And he like went in and threw it into the entry at Affinity like way harder and then like did like a nasty entry and I was like,
Oh,
that's what the fuck I'm talking about.
That dude, E36s are sick. That car is sick, and I like the power band. It's a challenge. It's like I don't know. It's really fun. That car is really fun. The chassis, I understand. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, yes, chassis are better.
Yeah. Okay.
But
Sure.
E36s, I do want one. And I know I gave you so much shit at Final Bout, but I swear it was just because I had fun giving you shit. Like, I literally have nothing against BMWs, but it's really funny to see you get defensive about it.
Yeah.
So it's a soft spot for you.
You come after my people, I'm gonna have to get a little defensive.
I understand,
Yeah.
I understand, but it's just fun. Like, I do like them. I respect them. They're good cars. Like, they're sick. And especially driving one, I was like, holy fuck. And they look really cool, too. Your car is pretty. Your car's pretty.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Not quite as cool as the one sitting behind us, but
Yeah, fucking look at those doors. Like, come on.
Yeah, what am I gonna do? I got nothing.
Yeah. But you know what's crazy, too, is like, I feel like the E36 is such a good chassis for you because it's like, when I sat in that fucking thing, that's like for big, tall people. Like the video of like me and Laura and we're like waving at each other. I was like I literally look like a fucking child. It's so bad. Like literally, like I'm like I can't see over the door. I can't see over the fucking windshield. I can't see shit. I'm like that's made for tall people.
So like on an S chassis, I had like the Brid
Max or whatever
rails, and I had to cut them and like fucking flip the brackets and weld them so that I could get like enough like tilt on the seat to like sit far back enough. It was
Damn.
Julian had to mod his floor on Sylvia's because the exhaust doesn't run through that side. There's no channel, like you can put the seat way lower.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, so right-hand drive you can actually fit better for tall guys. But
that's a problem I'll never have to encounter.
Yeah.
But yeah, with the E36, I had the opposite. Like, I can't see shit. Like,
yeah, I sat the passenger seat like super low.
Okay.
Everyone hates it.
But even then, just like the car in general just feels like, I don't know, big people friendly, you know?
Yeah,
like,
well, big Germans. Yeah.
Yeah, big Germans. Yeah.
Big Scheiße.
No, but yeah, that car is sick. I do like them too. I just like I love giving people shit. And that's another thing is like kind of sometimes like in my head it's all like it's fun and games and like but some people like I do offend them and I feel bad because like I swear I'm a nice person and just like giving people shit.
Yeah.
I don't mean any of it. Literally, like I say so much shit I don't fucking mean, but people don't get that I don't mean it.
Yeah, I know how that is.
Yeah. Sorry.
That's okay. No, I do it too.
Yeah.
I think it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Giving people shit's important.
Yeah, some people, they need it and like yeah, you learn who's like sensitive from that shit really. You're like, okay, well that person didn't take that right. Like I don't know. I feel like me and all my friends, yeah, you give each other shit. Like it's normal, but I don't know. It is what it is. I guess it's a little different too coming from me sometimes, but whatever. It's funny. If it's funny, then it's funny. Like it's funny to me, whatever, who cares?
Did you have any like mechanical experiences before you got into drifting? Did you built your own bikes in BMX?
Yeah, but that's like nothing compared to cars at all. Like
Yeah.
bikes is like so simple, and then like my Subaru like built it for canyons, like
Yeah.
got the iBox sway bars, and I got
yeah.
I got KW V3s on the bitch. Like,
do you really?
I do. Yeah, that thing was like
Okay.
so overbuilt for no reason. I had no idea what I was doing. I had Pilot Sport 4S tires. Like fucking, I'm slow as fuck. I was slow as fuck in the canyons until I started drifting, and then like because
I spun those on my ex's M4 all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now that we're not together, I can.
You say that you spun them?
Yeah.
But yeah, no.
Sorry.
It's like I don't know. Like it was crazy how much like drifting taught me about like grip driving too. Because they always say it's the opposite. Like I always heard that like if you drift when you like get into racing, it's gonna slow you down. But like I really could understand where the weight was in the car. Like I understood.
Yeah, absolutely.
Grip
and also,
the
you're
edge
not
of grip.
afraid of oversteering.
Yeah, exactly. No,
So
it
you
made
know
me
how to
so
keep
much
it
faster.
at like 5% slip, and that's fast.
Yeah. No.
That's what there's like a couple guys in NorCal, so there's like Lex King and Joe McGuigan, and like they're both rockets on grip days.
Yeah.
And they both came from drifting. And like both of them are always trying to get all the like
so many strange noises tonight.
Yeah, what is happening?
Dude, I know. What the fuck?
SpaceX is like testing
the world is
launches or something over
yeah,
there.
No big deal.
I also heard like either gunshots or fireworks.
Yeah.
Let's hope fireworks.
Yeah, I know. Fuck. Dude, it's been wild. Yeah, the fucking aliens we saw like coming back from Grange the other day. The world is ending. Crazy.
Yeah, we got a lot of shit going on. Let's just drift as much as we fucking can.
Yeah, because this shit's about to end, dude. Like, yeah.
I'm about it.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Keep getting those tires from wherever.
Yeah, run up your fucking credit cards, guys.
Yeah, Tire Street.
Nothing's gonna matter when the world ends. For 20%
off.
Yeah. Oh, the plug.
Yeah.
What's the code?
Goodest 651.
Goodest 651.
20% off.
20%
I gave it to a bunch of the people from the the Dodger Stadium pit.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Dude, yeah. The takeover tire.
Whoa, no.
Sorry. Sideshow. Don't get twisted or else they'll kick your ass, apparently.
Oh my God.
I don't know the difference. I don't
know. Someone got mad because someone said takeover at the thing.
I don't get it. Like I don't know the difference. But whatever. I guess
we're
just keep it off the streets, guys.
We're fucking ignorant.
Do you want to do rollbacks? Like Palmer, big Bay Area guy, does sick rollbacks, dude. You should see the smile on your face. I was like, I could see it in you. Like, that's that Bay Area kid. Like, you were enjoying it. Like that video of Laura, and she's just like, and you're like, it's so funny. You're so stoked, and she's so like confused.
Yeah, she was scared.
Yeah, saw a different side of you that day.
Yeah,
definitely. About that life, it's cool, dude. It's cool.
We outside.
We outside. On God, for real. Dead ass. No, that was sick. That was sick. You guys took over those fucking dumpsters, dude.
Oh my God.
Those dumpsters, your bitch.
Yeah.
Proud of you.
Yeah, that shit was lit.
It is so lit. Anyways,
when are we gonna see the 240 at Dodger Stadium pit?
I don't know. I don't know if I'm ready
Queen of
for
the
that.
pit. Wait, hold on. We can't skip over this. Didn't you win best drifting in a pit at Clean Culture?
I did, but it really wasn't much competition because, like, literally, I wasn't even planning on driving that day. It was like a Clean Culture event at Irwindale, and like, you know, they had like the little burnout box, and everyone was like, there's like a front wheel drive, like Mazda 3 doing like whatever front wheel drive spin out things.
Whoa. I used to have a Lancer. I did reverse donuts in it.
Wow. That's crazy. Anyways.
You're so fucking rude.
Wow, wait. Wow. I can't do it right now. The Anna Faris. Wow. No, fuck, I can't do it. It's not in me.
No, you got it.
You got it.
You got it.
Gotta have that energy.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Whatever. Anyways, that's cool. So like yeah, it wasn't even like, you know, like there's like crazy like fucking people going down in the pits. It was like, I was like, you know what, everyone here is like, no, I'm not gonna be mean, but I was like, okay, like no one can do donuts here, so I'll get in there. And I just literally did figure eights for like 3 minutes straight. Fucking wall to wall. Not even. Wall to wall.
You're out there curb surfing?
I literally just figured eight like the whole time. Like that was it. And like people were going wild. Crowd was going wild. I was like, dude, this is crazy. Like there's not even any smoke on my fucking car. It's just like, wee! This like the videos of me are so funny because my hair's just like, and I'm just like, it's like really cute. But like it's funny because like all the commentary, like there's this one guy like in the background of the videos. He's like, my kid needs a mom.
No way.
Dude, straight up. They love my figure eights out there, dude. Straight up. I was like,
yo, he's looking for a stepmom in the pit.
Yeah, dude. He saw my fucking, saw my fucking figure eights and he was like, damn, she make a good mama.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, okay. Anyways, I got a fucking trophy for that. I was like, my first trophy is for doing fucking figure eights, which is like, I mean, it's cool, but I kind of wish it was for something like a little harder. Like, it's fine.
It's okay. You'll get more. I see it. I see trophies in your future.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking queen of the pits. Yeah. Straight up held it down. Yeah, I need to practice my rollbacks.
Yeah.
Shit.
I got some homies in NorCal that could teach you.
Teach me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So like, how do you do a rollback? I want to hear you explain.
How do you do a rollback?
And,
okay,
I haven't. Don't be offensive.
Now that I've seen one in person, because I saw them in videos and it's different. So I saw one in person.
What's the technique?
So like pretty much what you have to do is you got to flick the car super hard.
Okay.
To the point, like you're pretty much like gonna flick it 180 and then you clutch in.
Okay.
Rev up.
Okay.
And like I made the mistake of dumping the clutch immediately, but a true rollback is when you like straighten out the wheels and the car is rolling back with the clutch in, and then you dump it.
Okay, I get it.
And like sometimes
so
sometimes
they'll
like
of a backy.
Sometimes they'll like sit on the brakes and like let them smoke up a bit.
Oh
yeah.
Yeah. Gotta practice that, you know.
So like I kind of wish that we didn't go first at the
pit
of the Dodger Stadium pit.
Stop calling it Dodger Stadium.
Because I would have done.
You know what it was.
Now that I saw,
it wasn't Dodger Stadium
in person,
it wasn't.
I would have done.
It was fucking dumpsters.
Don't belittle.
Way better than it was.
Don't belittle us.
It was
Kendall.
literally a pit of stinky. It was stinky.
You're fucking stinky.
It smelled so bad. Everyone's doing like the track walk. It's just fucking dumpsters.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, damn. Okay. It's fine. That was fun. It was a fun experience. I never experienced anything like that.
You're just mad you didn't have your car there. So
I was mad. I didn't get invited. I wanted to take over some dumpsters, dude. Fuck.
You're just mad you couldn't be a real swinger that day.
One day I'll be as cool as you guys, and they'll invite me out to fucking take over some dumpsters. But till now, I'll just do me, you know. I'll just do me. Okay. I'll just do Irwindale until I get invited. But
yeah,
that was wild. I just didn't expect that from you guys, you know.
One day I'll graduate.
One day, fuck. Yeah. Please invite me to take over your dumpsters, please. If you're listening. My car is a fucking dumpster right now. Fuck, whatever. Fine. That was wild. That was really wild. People hanging out the windows. And it was wild. I never seen that in real life.
I mean, you were holding on to a Lambo door the whole time.
Dude, with precision.
Yeah.
That was hard.
Pretty impressive.
My arm was getting tired.
I bet.
That Lambo door's heavy.
I bet.
I felt cool though. I was banging the Lambo doors like.
That was so sick. I have it on video.
Hit my Lambo door.
I'll post it eventually.
Yeah.
Once I get over the fact that my car caught on fire and a dumpster pit.
Yeah, I guess it's a little bit of an ego jab, huh?
Yeah.
That's fine. I know you're a good driver.
Thanks.
You redeemed yourself at ABS.
Did I?
I was kind of questioned it when I saw your dumpster activities, but then
when
you were at ABS, I was like, yeah, he is a good driver. Dude. No.
Okay.
Okay, I'm done roasting you on your own podcast. I feel like that's kind of rude.
This never happens. This is great. People are going to love it.
Aw. Damn.
I don't know where to go from there. I'm like, my ego's completely gone.
Okay, now
is this what they call ego death?
Yeah, now that you've reborn.
Yeah, I'm reborn.
We could talk about some deep stuff now.
Yeah, let's talk about aliens.
Aliens, yeah.
You saw aliens?
I saw fucking aliens.
You saw aliens on the way back from ABS?
Dude, it was so fucking sick. Yeah, I've been wanting to see aliens for a really long time, but like, where do you fucking go to see aliens? Like, you can't just like call them up.
Are you a big fan of Tom DeLonge from Blink-182?
He's okay. I heard he's kind of an alien enthusiast, huh?
Yeah.
No relation to Blink-182. I just really want to see aliens because they're totally fucking real. Like, why would they not be real? Like, the universe is so vast. Like,
that's a good point.
Like, dude, like, that's the main thing. Like, seeing aliens, I feel like it's like gonna widen your like, I don't know, like
existence.
Like, you're gonna understand so much more. It's like you're gonna have ego death if you see aliens. You know, like nothing else matters because you know that like we just live in this tiny little fucking ball of shit, and there's like a million other universes out there with like weird aliens.
Do you think that they have drifting on other planets?
Probably.
Like some form of it?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
I bet. Yeah, I'm sure they do. Like little UFOs.
That'd be sick.
With wheels.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, there's like probably like more primitive planets where there's like cavemen and like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's like advanced planets where they have like spaceship drifting.
Yeah. Like that's kind of lame without the tires though, without the wheels. I don't know how that works.
Yeah, it takes away the challenge, huh?
It really does. I don't know. I wouldn't understand that. I don't think I'd watch that.
Do you think that you saw aliens coming back from ABS because they think drifting's sick?
Probably.
And they don't actually.
They
don't have it.
They were like, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're like sick.
Do you think that they're following you because you're the queen of the pit?
Yeah. Yeah. They're like, damn, we want to abduct her and learn everything she knows. Yeah. I get it. I understand. It's fine. Yeah. No, it was fucking crazy. Yeah. Like just seeing like those lights. Like, I don't know. That was so cool. Yeah. I was just like driving my little Sequoia and it's like in the dark, like Pear Blossom or whatever. And all of a sudden there's like
towing your cool ass 240 with SR in it.
Trash can car, fucking my sick rolled fenders with like jack handles. Yeah.
Well, you did that because you're trying to run bigger tires because you want more grip.
I know.
And you're gonna go over fenders.
Yeah, I know.
And your fenders are smoked because of the tires at ABS.
Yeah.
I wish they didn't have so many tires.
That's
my bumper would have been in one piece.
Same. That's what happened to my bumper too, and that was like what kind of like broke the levee of like I don't give a fuck anymore. It was like one time when I was trying the backies or whatever, like I like flew off track and I barely went off track, and for some reason that day, like I feel like people were discarding their tires there or something, but like every single part of the dirt portion had tires. So like I barely went off and I slammed my bumper and cracked my bumper. And after that, it was like, whatever, my car's ugly now. I can just do whatever I want. And then now
do you feel like that was freeing?
It was freeing. I was like, because like it was funny too, because like when my car was black and white, my whole mentality was like, I'm gonna keep it ugly and I'm just gonna learn how to drive. Like, who cares? Like, it's just gonna be a fucking stupid drift car. And then like, you know, my friend Julian from SSC Loyalty, he's so into like style and aesthetics. He kind of rubbed off on me, and I was like, you know what? It would be really cool to have a pretty car. So like, and then when I did the makeover on my car was the same time like I did Sparkle Motion. So my first event, I unveiled my car at Sparkle Motion.
Yeah.
So like I had a pretty car, but I feel like I probably could have like I should have crashed it first before I made it pretty. So now it's like I made it pretty, and now it's fucking trash can, and now it's like, you know, it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Like I'm trying not to care about it. It's like it doesn't matter. But also like it was nice having a cool car, you know.
Yeah.
Especially like living here, like the thing's still registered and, you know, street legal. So I drive it on the street. Like used to drive that thing to work. Like, I just love driving the car. And, like, as I've done more modifications to it for drifting, it's gotten a little less fun. But it's still fun. But right now, I can't even... No. Like, cops will pull me over so fucking fast.
Yeah.
That thing looks so fucking crazy. But...
Yeah.
It's whatever. It'll be nice again. You know. It's all about it. It's all part of the process.
Yeah, I found that the more it looks like you smoke meth, the quicker they are to pull you over.
Yeah, exactly.
When my S13 got like hit in the quarter panel, I got pulled over like 5 times that week.
Really?
Yeah.
I get it. Yeah. Meth. Not even once.
Not even like a couple times. I would say it's probably like better. Like
I forget
like
you're from the Bay.
Yeah, just try it.
That's normal for Bay Area people.
Just twist some puddles, see what happens. Just kidding.
Dude, Bay Area is crazy. A lot of crazy people out there.
What are you trying to say?
Just saying that, like, they're wild out there. Like, because there's homeless people out here, but the homeless people out there. Like,
are you talking about the one time you got chased by a naked homeless dude in San Francisco?
Yeah, I am actually. That was terrifying. I was like on my little bike, and he like
what kind of bike?
My little BMX bike, and he like literally looked like a zombie because he was like in the sun, and he was just like dick out, and it was just like like it was just it was really gross.
On behalf of my city, I apologize.
It was like a dirty, soft, pale. Like sometimes I still see when I close my eyes. No, I'm kidding. It was so bad. It was like so bad, and then he chased me. I never pedaled so fucking hard uphill, like, and he was like, oh, like a fucking zombie. Yeah, it was terrifying.
Do you have trouble watching like zombie shows and movies because of that experience?
Yeah, I have PTSD.
Yeah, you're like
pale,
never
pale,
again.
Tingy, sickly dick syndrome. I don't know. Not a good experience. That was
oh my god, did you just really fucking rename PTSD? Oh, that's so fucking funny.
Yeah, fuck that place, dude. I like San Francisco though, I do. It's just like it's funny how like as we talk about it, we all have like a dick story. Like if you go to San Francisco, you're gonna see one. Like
well, it's a city that used to allow nudity.
Yeah.
They don't anymore.
Well,
but in
some
certain
people
areas,
didn't get the fucking memo.
It's not enforced very well.
Yeah.
Wow. Aaron saw one flopping.
Oh, 3? Yeah. Fuck, dude. I only saw 1. What the fuck? I got ripped off.
Right before we went to Japan for Spirit Purple, we saw a black dude in a full leather trench coat and roller skates with a fucking pizza box like cruising down the street.
Was his dick out?
No. Not quite as cool.
What does that have to do with the story then?
I don't know. Did you see weird shit there? Yeah, whatever.
Okay, I guess it's kind of weird though. Like I get it. Roller skates. Look at Aaron's dying over there.
You look like Shaft on skates, you know? That was the dick reference. That was the callback. You had to let me get there, okay?
Come on, dude. It took too long.
Okay.
Look, whatever, dude. I got soft. I'm really trying not to be inappropriate, but it happens.
This is so top tier.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, anyway, well, I appreciate what you're doing for the community.
Thank you.
Appreciate what you're doing for ladies trying to get into drifting and, you know, checking dudes for whatever reason, myself included. And, yeah, it's important. What you're doing is important. So keep it up.
Thank you. I'm trying really, really hard.
Yeah. It's not gonna be something that you ever regret doing. And I think a lot of people will be very appreciative about it in the future.
Oh, well, I appreciate that. Yeah, that's true. I definitely, I never see myself regretting it. Like, it's, I mean, it makes me just as happy as, like, it helps the community. So it's like a win-win situation. The only thing is, like, with Sparkle Motion is, like, how much do I want to get into it? Because, like, it becomes a point when, like, if I get too much into it, like if you ever notice, like a lot of people that run events are people that don't drive anymore.
Yeah.
So like I want to do it like so much more Sparkle Motion, but it's like I have to put my driving first.
I deal with that with the podcast. I think that I could probably put one out like once a week if I didn't drive anymore.
Yeah.
But
it's like you gotta choose. It's like it's hard. It's like fuck, dude. Like I love what I do, but come on, guys, I gotta drive too. Like
you know, I'm with it.
Sometimes I feel selfish for driving my own events. Like the contest one was the only one I didn't drive, and like that was really cool. But
I'm very excited to see where you go with driving and what you do with Sparkle Motion.
Well, thank you. Hopefully one day I'll be able to keep up with you guys, but that's gonna be a long time.
I believe it.
It'll be fucking sick.
Yeah. We gotta get you to like Mahon and see some of the ladies out there.
Dude, I know like fucking Mickey and all those. Yeah, no, I definitely feel like I'd be so
unreal, but that's just Miki.
Like I heard there's just like regular girls out there.
There's like girls that you've never seen before who would just show up in like their whatever car and just like absolutely like 90 on the wall.
That's so like, fucking amazing.
Holy shit.
Like I really want to see that. Yeah, I know. It's like, and it's like one of the things I struggle with is like, I mean, I have never been to Japan, but like, I always think about like how the culture inspires certain like ways. Like, how come the girls in Japan with like all the creeps and like, I mean, I guess I'm kind of.
I think it's been going on long enough where I don't know, like there's like the Hitomi Go events, and that's like a female ran event, but like dudes go Hitomi, and she's dope. She got like a cool like Rocket Bunny like 180, and she rips like.
But it's like, why does Japan, with all its weirdness, still inspire girls to drive that way, whereas in America, where we're supposedly more like liberated and free, like how come, you know what I mean? How come our drive? And I get that, drifting started in Japan, so like, we're behind, but at the same time, it's like interesting because it's like they obviously deal with all the barriers that we do, and probably on like a harsher scale. But they push through and like look where they're at. Like I just want to figure out how I can crack the code to like, you know what I mean?
I mean, I definitely think that they're still sexualized.
Yeah, probably worse. Like, you know.
Yeah, and that's well, I don't know. It's hard to compare, but like I do still think that that's the case. But I think that having like a consistent place to drive and progress, and it's been around longer, like just shows that like the future is bright, and there are like absolutely there's absolutely undeniable talent on however you want to look at gender. Like it doesn't matter.
Yeah, no, that's true. It is funny because like when you think about it, like sometimes I think that like in a sense like women are probably more like genetically like better at driving because we're so good at multitasking, and drifting is so much of that. Interesting. That is a weird take. I don't know. I was like, sometimes I'm
fucking like garbage at multitasking.
Yeah, it's like I don't know. Like drifting is a lot of like separate compartmentalizing your brain, if that's the right word. You know what I mean? At least that's how it feels sometimes. But
yeah,
I don't know. Drifting is fucking sick though.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
I think most people listening agree also.
I fucking hope so. If not, what the fuck are you doing here? Fuck out.
You made it this far.
Yeah.
You don't like drifting?
You made it this far. Damn, you keep saying that.
You listen to me get shit talked this whole time?
Dude, I wish, we should have done this different. It should have just been like the roast.
Of me?
Palmer Sanderson. Like,
what else do you got? Let's hear it.
For 2 hours. Fuck, you know how I am.
I can't put you on the spot, I know.
Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of jokes. Like, I've already told you about the, like, Palmer Sanderson, Pamela Henderson, like your girlfriend. Like stupid jokes like that. I have a lot. There's a lot, but they just like, I'm a freestyler.
Yeah, you can't put people on the spot with comedy.
Can't fucking force the funk.
No.
And
we're not here to do that.
No. I know a big comedy guy over here. You and I always fight to see who's funnier.
Yeah.
Like Cards Against Humanity.
Yeah, Cards Against Humanity with Kendall gets heated. Her and I do battle.
Yes, neck and neck.
I've said it a few times. There's very few people I feel less funny around, and I think you're. Oh, I don't think you are one of them.
Aw, I love hearing that. Say it again. No,
I don't want to put it out there too much.
Cool.
You know.
I know.
This is on wax. You
Listen, ego death. You've already like
my ego's dead. Yes, I know.
You can say things like that.
I'm a phoenix rising from the ashes.
You are.
Yeah, and you're gonna fucking lose at Cards Against Humanity next time.
Fuck. Okay.
I can feel it.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
Do you have anything else you want to say to the people? Did we cover everything?
I don't know. I feel like there's so much I missed.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm so bad about like saying words and things. Like I feel things, but then
repeating them.
I don't know. I just want to talk about how passionate I'm about everything, but it just doesn't come out in words very well, I guess.
I think it did.
Is there any questions you want to ask me? Anything else? You want to wrap it up?
You just gonna throw questions back at me at the end?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Reverse Uno card. What's
up,
dude?
You're gonna just like.
How does that make you feel?
You're gonna give me the fucking "you're a bad host" question?
Yeah. No, you're decent. You're okay. You're alright. You could probably be better.
Yeah.
There's always room for improvement.
I'm pretty mid, honestly.
Mid. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. That's my rating.
Yeah. You know,
Fuck.
but what do you expect from a sideshow guy? So.
Oh my god.
Some fucking guy trying to talk about drifting, dude. The fuck?
Yeah. Whatever.
So
I'll see you in the pit.
See you in the pit, motherfucker. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. See me when you can fucking no clutch enter at ABS.
I know.
All right?
Fucking you, the biggest balls, dude. Holy fuck. Fucking.
When you go 4.6 and you make more power, you can do it.
Yeah. I don't know, dude. That's fucking terrifying. It's funny too, like, cause like, I don't know, like, just like I told you, I talked to you about it. Like, it's crazy because like the way you enter, like, if you understeer, it's over. Like, there's no. That's so crazy. Fuck, that's so fucking crazy. Like.
Yeah, I've definitely fucked up and understeered before, and it's bad. But
yeah, I know it's like fucking that stupid fucking like video that I posted where I crash and like I faint and then my power steering just like fucking like and then I end up understeering and like I have so many comments telling me I could have saved it and I'm like, dude, like I promise, like there's you understeer on the entry, it's like it's depending on the speed and where you're at in the entry, like
you're never gonna get good advice on a crash video.
Yeah, that's
you're never gonna get advice when your car breaks.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, you might get some, but like
I don't take any of that stuff. I don't even listen to it. It's all bullshit. But it's just like, dude, I don't know. It's gnarly. Like, it's terrifying to understeer at the entry. I know from experience.
I've done it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you want to hear a funny story?
Yeah, I do, actually. Are you going to be actually funny?
It's not going to be funny. It's actually embarrassing. But
okay.
It's funny and embarrassing.
I'm here for the ride.
So, like, I used to be... that car, the one that you see now, used to be on the ground. Like, slam. Yeah, it was tight. Yeah. I ran 255s in the rear and a 215 35 18 in the front.
Okay.
And the front tire I had like a Nexon. And we all know that, you know, Nexon doesn't sponsor podcasts, I'll talk shit. We all know Nexons are fucking rocks. Nexons, like depending on what they are, but the ones that I had were like literally icebergs. So I like went out, did the first lap, I was like, oh, it's a little like understeery.
Yeah.
They'll warm up, full blast the straight. This is when the car still had the stock motor, the S52, because it's an M3. This is at Super D Matsuri, the first one, the very first one that Naoki came to the US. Like, I'd never met him before. Like, we just came from Irwindale, where like him and Julian did like the burnouts in the fucking pit.
You just wanted to impress him.
Yeah, I wanted to be Mr. Cool Guy, like throw a fucking... I literally pulled up to the start line blasting Careless Whisper by George Michael.
I don't know what song it is, but it sounds pretty soft.
It's like about like a gay guy like cheating on another gay guy.
So why did you pick that song?
I don't know. I don't want to talk about it.
Why does that have to do with the story?
All right, like we don't need to get into the fucking... That's
how you want to impress Naoki? You're like, listen.
I was like, I don't know what happened.
What's up, dude?
Like,
are you trying to hit on him?
Okay, there was like this like
get in those big pants,
YouTube...
don't you?
Get in those big pants? Oh, god damn it.
It's okay, I don't judge you, dude.
Okay.
There's gotta be something big in those pants.
I'm gonna pretend you didn't say holy shit. I'm gonna pretend you didn't say. Anyway, yeah, okay, fine. No, I wasn't. Fucking goddamn it.
I believe you.
You do while you're laughing your ass off? Fuck you. All right. So,
what are you saying? I'm done.
I quit. Kendall's gonna take over the Goodest cast. She's gonna be the host from now on. All right.
So you pull up, you're blasting Careless Whisper, looking at Naoki. Oh, sexy. God damn it. Okay, and then what happened?
All right. I don't even know what I was talking about.
You're talking about pulling up.
No, I was like trying to be sick. Okay, there was like a YouTube video where like a dude was like playing the George Michael song on the saxophone in like funny places. I thought it was hilarious at the time. So naturally I like fell in love with the original song. And I played it on my car because my car used to have sound system because it's more like street car spec. So I go warm up my car, do like half a lap front scrubbing. I'm like, oh, it'll be fine. 255s in the back, 215s in the front. I go to enter and just push.
Oh,
and this is before there were tires.
Oh, what? There was no tires
There was
before?
no tires back then. It was
fence?
just cinder block.
Oh, fuck.
So like I fly off.
I know that feeling.
Hit the cinder block with the front of the car. Guess who's like 20 feet away?
Your man's with the parachute pants?
Yeah, exactly. Not only that, but the wall that I hit has Simba, Chob, and Mel from Chicago who like, you know, are like all super OGs. Who
Just
like
sitting there watching.
I watched their videos like when I was like getting into drifting and thought they were super sick and like literally hit the wall they're standing in front of. They're like, dude, are you okay? And I was like,
hi guys,
I'm good. So my car was like kind of my car was gorgeous at the time. Like fresh paint, fresh vinyl, like I just like it was like fitment was money, like it just looked it was the best the cars ever looked.
Okay. And that's when
okay.
That's when you wrecked it. That's when you popped its cherry.
Stuffed it in the wall. I spent the whole like first half of day one, like I was like, fuck these tires. I put like 225s on the front, like raised the front a bunch, and like all the trim was
fitment.
Gone.
Yeah, you're like, fuck fitment. I want my car to drive.
Yeah,
good.
I raised it like half an inch in the front or something, and then I was just like, I went out and I kind of
become a man.
Yeah, I kind of like stuffed my. Yeah, I stuffed my fucking my filter, my air filter, and so that was like covered in dust, and so like my car was like pretty much like starving and made no power, and I couldn't really figure. I wasn't good at working on cars back then, and yeah, I don't know. I just didn't like do a great job, or
that sucks. Well, you made it up, right? You drove with him again. Didn't you drift? No, your car had issues. Your car
no, I drove with him at Drift Week. I made up for it because like the second Super D, I was like, I'm putting the Jay-Z in. I'm gonna have power. Fuck this. Like,
yeah,
I'm raising my car. Like, I'm gonna be fast, and I wasn't yet. Like, I just wasn't there yet. I couldn't keep up with the homies. I couldn't keep up with Naoki. I couldn't keep up with Miki or Nishio. Like,
damn,
you know, like it was like a reality check. Like, oh shit, you still have work to do. And like right after that Super D, I went to Mahon and rode with Naoki, and I was like, oh, garbage. You know, so like that was 7 years ago now.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's sick. It's sick to hear that you like, I don't know, you drove with them, couldn't keep up, and then you got to drive with them again. And
yeah,
that must have felt really fucking good.
Yeah, I'm telling you that for a reason because it took me fucking 7 years.
Hey, it doesn't matter as long
but
as you
I
make
finally
it.
Well, and he was also in like a 350Z with like a HR, but like yeah, my car's pretty fast now. So
no, whatever. A win's a win. Fuck it.
Yeah, I got a thumbs up. That's all I needed.
That's all you needed. Yeah.
He wouldn't even drive me.
Parachute
like
pants.
fucking.
Yeah.
Oh my god. But
finally
like I watched all their videos since I was like getting into drifting like at like a super young age. So it's like, you know, you want to impress the people that you look up to.
Mm-hmm.
And like when those people are around, you're gonna try a little harder than maybe you should. But that's not the worst thing. Yeah, you're gonna embarrass yourself, but like you will get redemption if you keep at it. Took me a long fucking time.
Hell yeah. That's sick though.
Yeah.
Fuck. Yeah. I'm glad they have tires there now. Actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you ever see the video of my friend Aaron Wong like going over the cinder blocks and getting like beached in the middle of the night at Matsuri?
No, but that happened to this like Miata girl. I don't think it was at a Sparkle Motion event, but It was gnarly. Yeah, like literally sitting on the fucking wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that. That's gnarly. No, those tires, like, they'll save you, but they'll also like flip you. It's really
tires flip
I'm really
cars.
happy that I've never, like, knock on wood, like flipped my car because that would really suck. But yeah, they just get under you and they just like, that's fucking scary.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess I'd rather hit a cinder block wall than flip. I don't know. Debatable. Nah, yeah, probably I'd rather hit a wall.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I agree.
Well,
We'll
it's a hard subject.
Keep pushing. Oh my God. Really breaking down walls today on this podcast.
Yeah, we are. So many walls.
Well, I'm tired.
You're tired? That's funny, huh? Okay, I'm done bullying you now. Palmer, you did a great job. You're a great driver. You do sick podcasts. I'm proud of you.
Thanks.
Sorry that I'm so mean to you.
That's okay.
I do it out of love.
Everybody needs it, you know. I need it.
Yeah.
Gotta get checked.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like a hockey player right now.
Yeah.
I feel like a hockey player that's like not that good at fighting, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm talking about. What?
I don't know.
This
I think
podcast
you're
number
tired.
2. I'm out of it. Yeah.
I think you're tired.
I'm literally so fucking
exhausted.
Is that another car pun?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, that's it. Bye.
Bye. That's it. That's how we're gonna end it.
Oh my God.
I feel like
I've never been so fucking destroyed with puns.
Dude, I have way
Queen
more.
of the pit and the pun.
That's right. Queen of the pits and the puns. I know, Cloudboy was. Aw, he did get snacks. That's okay.
You guys want some snacks?
You some snacks? You see granola bars? Oh, thank you. Can I put those in my lunchbox? I'll eat them tomorrow at school.
Palmer wants a fucking claw. He wants it right now, and it's the fucking law. All his life. I don't know.
I'm not a lyricist, you know?
Play Palmer wants a white claw and sing it. Oh my fucking God.
Alright.
Alright. Fuck.
He's got his hair down.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
wow. It's getting fucking serious right now.
Wow.
Alright. I can't do this.
Yes, you can.
I can.
Look at me though. Look at me right here.
Sing it into his eyes.
What's the lyrics?
Lovingly.
What's the lyrics?
Palmer wants a white claw.
What's the rest of the lyrics?
I don't know.
Said I'd be back from the store soon.
Oh yeah.
Does he want the lime one? Or does he want the grapefruit? I feed him his life.
Palmer wants a white claw. Maybe I'm back from the store fucking soon. Does he want a grapefruit? Or does he want the lime fucking flavor? Is it me? I fucked it up.
Alright, get up.
Alright.
Thank you.
You guys have fun.
That was excellent.
That was beautiful.
Palmer wants a white claw.
I hope I get to use that somehow.